And so
John,
that was
would
why
you
I
tell
asked.
me?
Oh, I hit. Sorry,
I probably
guys.
would tell.
We switched over. Sorry.
Oh.
We're here.
Wow.
We're live.
Oh,
We're live.
how long we been live?
2 seconds.
I'm sure that was a total accident.
Honestly, it was. I
It slipped.
put my cursor over story screen,
Uh-huh.
and I was like just waiting. And then when I moved my finger, I picked it up and it tapped it. That was an accident. I was going to do 640.
Good thing I put my titties away.
I mean, that would have got us some great views.
We would have got banned instantly. All the viewers that would have saw
True.
that.
Yeah.
True. Shut up, Cody.
Okay.
It's about time. So last we left off, the party killed Celine.
Who?
Not pointing at anybody in particular.
Who's behind us?
Sherlock?
Oh, Sherlock's only on my foot.
Lucky.
You can go to the
you,
bathroom.
No, you can't.
You don't have
Yeah.
to pretend you're not
Yeah.
here.
Right.
You can. Tao is still alive. Tao is still alive.
It's
I mean,
important that
when
you know
Lauren's
that.
here, Lauren just passes through. Like,
Like,
She does.
So, last we left off, the party began the battle with the mage hunter. Some people went down, some people got back up, some people went down again. The Celine ended up killing the mage slayer.
what a hero.
What a hero! Moment of silence.
What an absolute legend.
Wow, we're in the moment of silence for Celine.
For a compliment.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Fuck me.
Silva then came out of the hangman's hut, telling you to stay put and stay out of her way. Made her way to the party and began to attack Koraya, Asure, and Celine, knocking Celine unconscious. Frustrated that she was unable to make purchase with Asure, she lashed out in anger towards Celine's unconscious body. The blood tracker then emerged from the hangman's hut as well as Galea made her way into the hangman's hut. I'll tell you, ruined the atmosphere now.
Wow. They're supposed to be dead!
Began to have a conversation with Klee, while Silva stood down and the blood tracker remained still. Klee told Galea that her sister was alive,
Continue.
that there was proof of it. What? Alright. The blood tracker came in and showed proof of this by opening what seemed to be a portal that you then stepped through and had a conversation with your sister, who seemed to be on the side of Klee. Angry that you did not save her, you did not look for her, that you let her down. Asking you just to side with Klee and do what he wants so that you guys can be together again. Klee made you an offer. The party works for him indefinitely until debts are paid. Then, okay. Exactly. That's the point. Or the party can get a head start, a week head start, before he began to hunt you down.
Spell weak.
He didn't spell it,
I want you to spell it.
but he didn't spell it.
Fuck. He said 1 week. It's true.
Asura then received communication from a powerful entity that has talked to him before, promising to be able to protect him from Klee and the party, to make their way to Dordmarsh, where they could have a conversation with some people, promising him power and the ability to close the gates to the abyss once and for all. Asure relayed this information in a cryptic way of saying I take choice B. And the rest of the party eventually agreed. Claudriel carrying Celine's lifeless body. The party began to head towards the docks as Silva made a few remarks towards Galea and was fired at by her, using shield to be able to deflect the arrow. Made her way into the hangman's hut. Sure placed his tracker on the ship as instructed by the school. And the party headed back past the hangman's hut again towards the gate. And that's where we left off. You guys are now exiting the gates. We'll say you're about maybe 30 minutes away at this point. You have about 2 weeks of travel by foot to Dormarsh. It is a paved road. It is a actual capital sanctioned road, so it's not going to be like going through the marshlands like you did before. But you do not have horses, and it's going to be a little bit slower of a pace. Claudriel.
Didn't check on Horus.
I mean, have we left yet?
Do you guys want to check on Horus?
Go back.
Go back. Can we
past
get some
the
horses
hangman's hut again.
from Glee?
You guys are only about 30 minutes away. So you can still see the city.
Oh, I thought we were still like walking out of the city. I didn't know we had like.
You guys
actually
had
made
like
it out.
left, and that's kind of where we left off. So if you want to be closer to the city, if you want to be right at the gates, we can do that.
That's where I envisioned
That's
we
perfectly
were.
fine.
Personally,
You guys can
but-
be at the gates. It'll still take a decent amount of time with horses, but you guys want to try to look for horses?
I just
quickly?
wanna know about Horus.
Yeah, we're gonna find that out without pushing our luck a little bit.
It's about 11 days with horses. So it'll shave off 3 days.
If we only have like a week, probably best to get there fastest.
This feels real awkward. Going by the hangman's hut again.
Yeah, we can't do that though.
You can go around it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you
And
don't.
then
Silva's gonna be
ride
shopping
past
and-
it. Didn't see us come back in, did you?
You guys can attack them again if you want.
No. We're still at the same
I
amount fucked
know.
up as when we left off.
Maybe you don't remember that.
No.
Let me
I
just get-
opened up
I'm
my
looking
app
at
and
it
was
right
like,
now.
Let me get Claudriel's
That's a
sheet
big
up here.
fat 9 on my HP.
19.
Claudriel's looking at 10.
Did I reset mine or something?
What's your max?
No,
health?
you didn't take much damage.
Yeah, you didn't.
He wasn't really worried about hitting you.
That's true.
I think it's 55.
Then yeah, you should be fine.
Your is 55, yeah.
Okay.
You should have some damage taken.
Mm-hmm.
So, Claudriel asks, would you like me to go get some horses? I can do that.
Probably shouldn't split up
No.
in Rayvale.
Gave us a week, right?
Klee gave us a week. If we're gonna do it, let's.
Just to keep a horse.
Yeah,
Where would he be at?
great question.
Oh, you want to
Is there-
You
the
left,
city?
you
though?
left him at Cleese.
Is
Yeah.
there like a stable at Cleese?
There is, in the back.
All right.
You want to?
I mean, it's my horse.
I just want to see the
technically.
horse.
Wait,
Can we come back?
you were there after we left.
I was where after we left.
That's true.
With Glee.
Would I know? I would know. Or describe it.
Brown horse, pretty basic horse.
A lot of brown horses.
Star
and
or
excuse me, this
anything?
horse would be going.
Yes, he knows how to talk.
No talking
The
horses.
right
I was
side
gonna.
of
I
the
was. Haven't seen a talking horse.
Well, I meant he would be doing the taps.
Yeah,
Oh. Walk.
he did that when he wants to talk.
Does he talk or no?
I can talk to him.
Okay.
So, but I have to cast a spell.
Okay.
So we taught him to do this as a signal to let me know that he saw something.
Give me a
That's
just
really
an
cute.
intelligence check or a history, either one.
So,
First roll after Celine died.
why
We're
And
gonna
we're
do
on
first
to
of
bigger
everything.
and better things.
Yeah, horse.
do I have so many spells? Oh, I didn't cast many spells.
I don't think I'm
That's
gonna
why.
know this horse.
Hypothetically,
You said either history or...
Or just
Or
like intelligence
intelligence.
modifier. You probably go history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely. And 6.
6. You didn't pay attention to horses, really? I mean, you didn't really need a horse.
Did Clee know who he was? Like, was it his
I
horse?
no.
No,
it
it's not
was-
Clee's horse.
It was Osray's horse.
Osprey left it in the stables.
But I know of just a random horse one day left in the stables.
I mean, horses get left, and
So hypothetically, I could make one of us non-detectable,
Mm-hmm.
and if one of you could go invisible,
I can just do that.
then you can go check on see if Horus was there. But
I don't know what he looks like.
it's probably the worst one to do it. I can send
I can't turn invisible unless it's moonlight. So
That's gonna be good. I can send Edamos with you, and I can see through Edamos, and I'll have him like.
tap you or something.
Okay.
But then
Make him
what
like
if he
a-
is
like a
there? What are
bird
you
or
going to do?
something.
Break him out?
I can speak with animals.
Oh really?
Well, he's gonna tell you about a lot of nonsense, so I wouldn't let him know that you can speak.
hello, sweet shadow.
Hello.
Thanks, Tal.
With a
We're
towel?
talking in the chat.
Oh,
Tal.
we got
We're-
an on-staff
We're
mod.
gonna keep
Wow.
contact for a while.
Yeah.
We're gonna need
You-
sound effects too.
Just don't bother rolling up another character.
We
Hey,
want
this
Tao
is
to
your
be our
character.
on-staff mod.
Yes.
It's pretty nice.
Bad choice.
I was gonna say, we all know Tao's gonna say inappropriate things.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
potentially.
Like
course.
always.
I don't.
Which
Tao's
one
not
of
really
us would
known
be
for
better
saying
than
inappropriate
that?
things.
No, really.
So, casting
Really,
non-detection.
I'm not known for.
Well,
No, I
we're
can
all
just-
just. This is the planning phase still.
Yeah.
Because even if all this does go well, like, are we going to steal Horus?
Could we just get him back? He's your horse.
Can't I just take him?
We just buy horses again.
I can.
You know what? I've lots of spell slots. Why not? I'm going to prepare casting. Take off 75 gold worth of diamond dust real quick.
Are you making her invisible?
No, I'm gonna make her non-detectable.
Is that the same thing?
No, from like magic. Like,
Oh.
so blood dude who's like know where you are, he won't be able to do that.
Fair.
That's what the little square was. But I can
Mhm.
also do it on a single person.
You are non-detectable.
Can I use the unseen?
You used it today already.
I used it last night.
You did use it
Yesterday.
last night.
It was because
Yes.
it was when
Yeah,
we were
it was
going
when you were-
last
yeah.
night. I
When
thought
you
about
were-
that.
When you were moonwalking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I've watched that clip so many times. That kills me every time. Also, Tao's. That's Clee laughing. That's Clee.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Okay. You are invisible.
I'm just gonna have.
Can he be like a bird or something?
He's a rat.
He's a rat.
So he's gonna just go towards the stables because
Can't see
Adamaz
you.
also can't see you. So I'm just gonna send. You can follow the
Animals
rat.
can't see me.
You're invisible.
I'm here, guys.
Who just snaps?
Just snapped.
We're gonna get a green screen to go over people when they're invisible, so they just blend into the
Do you have
background.
like a green hoodie or something? I could just.
Hold on,
You want me to just
where do
stand
you
behind
do
the
that
green
by-
screen and talk
Yeah.
loudly?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just have her hold that.
Okay, you make your way to the stables. Edmos leading the
I'm
way.
gonna lean up against the. Is
Wait,
there
am I
walls?
just
Yeah,
wait?
but yeah, there's
Wait.
walls.
Am I just getting the one horse?
Yeah.
And.
The
is-
great horse, Horus rescue.
Yeah.
Are we just getting one horse?
How about you go?
We
I
can
mean,
buy
we
horses
can go
as well.
purchase other
Okay.
ones. We're
Because
just
we just want to check on
Got it.
homeboy.
Because I can't buy it if I'm invisible. That's fine. All right. Well,
Well, you don't buy it. Just take it. It's my horse.
no, I meant the other ones that we still need.
I'll take
The
it.
less
You
important
probably
horses.
Oh,
could
no,
take,
those-
This is
The what?
probably could take those horses.
We,
Asura, who are you?
Bunch of horses just
This is
being let
Clee's
out.
town. I don't give a fuck about it. Not the
yeah, the
economy
door just
here.
opens by
Yeah.
itself.
The horses just start marching out. Being
Wait,
you
am
see
I
their-
going with?
Listen, this
Claudio's-
guy named
Claudio's staying
Bilbo
back.
stole a ring from a dragon. I think you can do it.
Oh my
Of course.
god.
I'll see how the.
Few
I've
horses.
seen
I'll see
that
how the
play.
roads look,
I've
and
seen
we'll.
that play.
Yeah, sure.
So you're
All right.
heading towards Cleese. Give me a stealth check with advantage because you are invisible.
Oh my god, it's another night.
You didn't warm him up before you got here?
Same as every night.
It didn't do much last week either. 11, 20, dirty 20.
30, 20.
I was gonna say, try some of Joe's tricks. Give him a kiss or a spank.
Or a
you know.
spank, or talk dirty to them.
Bad.
So
See if it rolls better now.
Double digits.
That was better.
Double digits.
Make your way to the back of the
Make your
hangman's
way.
hut,
Can't do that.
where
Just stay on 14. I can deal with that.
you see the stables for the hangman's hut, and you creep back there. There's quite a few horses back there. Quite a few, a dozen or so. Some brown ones, some black ones, some tan ones. It's a nice assortment. What are you doing?
What does
Follow
Edamos see?
Edamos around the.
Edamos sees the same thing.
Okay.
Give me a perception check for Edamos.
What was that?
Oh, sorry, that was not the right noise. That's the warg noise.
Wow. He ran into the wall.
Natural one. Fuck.
Edamos sees the feet of all these horses.
I'm gonna just. Can I pick him up and?
Sure.
He's just floating rat now?
Now there's a floating rat floating around the stables.
It could be worse.
Yeah,
Could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Just gonna put him on my shoulder.
Shoulder-mounted rat. With
Floating.
No shoulder.
As you're looking through the brown horses, one of the stable hands who's currently like shoveling shit looks over, sees a floating rat,
It's dirt
stands
20,
up for a
right?
second, and takes off running towards the hangman's hut.
He's about to snitch.
Time to go.
Kill him.
There's just awakened bodies.
It was not Edmos's voice was killing him.
Yeah, exactly. If only I could talk through.
Yeah. All right. So we saw the horses.
You saw him.
No reaction.
Oh, I don't know if he's gonna let me roll again.
Well, I just meant like there was no reaction. Like,
Edamos didn't see
Yeah,
you.
no.
Yeah. Also, the horses can't see you, so they don't know to talk to anybody.
Oh no, from Edamos. That's all.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I got you. I thought you did that. I was thinking
If
Horus.
I see Horus,
Yeah. You don't see him.
I really just want to like Horus, but I'm not here. Like I can't be. So none of them are gonna know anybody's in there. And
Just take all the brown ones. Just to be sure.
I mean, if you yell Horus and one of them looks up,
I was more so just like, what if it startles them? I guess.
It's a city.
we're in a city though.
Yeah.
It's pretty loud here.
All right. Yeah. Like I'm just gonna shout that out. Not like super loudly, but you know.
At a decent level.
Yeah. Horus.
You can just natively speak to animals?
No, it's
Oh,
to cast it.
gotcha.
But I'm just looking for a reaction, and I'm gonna get out of
Shout,
here.
Horse! No responses. No dancing.
I feel like lingering's not a good idea. Do I see anybody else like or hear anything? Anybody coming in or?
Right now, you don't see or hear anybody besides like the people roaming around the city.
Okay, I'm gonna put Edamos back down, and I'm gonna see if I can get one or two of the horses out of here.
Only
See
brown
you.
ones.
You're scaring brown horses?
Yeah. The ones that I feel lucky with. Just take two of them.
Give me a
Nope, neither of these are Horus, go back.
Give me a stealth roll.
Keep going back and forth.
Gloria, what the fuck?
Give me a stealth roll, just a straight roll. Because you're going to try to lead two horses outside of these stables, and it's going to be a little bit harder than...
Maybe just one. 14.
You grab two of these horses,
That's
and you're
still
like,
pretty
alright, we got this. And you start leading them out. They have no saddles. You find some, like, reins, you just kind of like throw
Yeah.
over them and start leading them out. You see this, obviously, with Edamos. And you open the gate up, and as you're leading them out, the stable hand, who was previously ran away, is making his way back with two armed people.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the reins and I'm just gonna leave.
So you run back. Edamos follows.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check for Edamos.
I don't remember if there was a plus, but that's a 12 on the die.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't think.
I don't think there is for stealth. You
What is he, just a rat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got it right here.
Oh, never
yeah,
mind.
it's just 12.
it doesn't seem to be noticed. You see the two guards kind of look around, and they seem to be looking for something. The stable hand grabs the horses and seems confused
Perfect.
and leads them back into the stables. But they kind of stay posted there, looking around, stabbing their short swords into like the piles of hay, looking for.
A magical
The
rat.
floating
Yeah.
rat.
You see one's like looking up in the sky, seeing if there's like a magical floating rat. Yeah.
Back at the group. Did you? I tried getting the horses. I couldn't. He brought guards, and
The rat didn't see much.
I mean, can we just ask?
Clee.
No, the stable hand.
Oh, I can't.
Hmm.
That was a real dumb. I was like, I can cast disguise self on you, but it's disguise self,
Yeah.
so I can't actually do that.
Close.
I can disguise myself.
But she's non-detectable still.
Hmm.
That's why I want. Wait, I could too, but I'm not the best with accents.
The irony.
I think we need to get horses. I understand this horse is special.
It's pretty important to me.
Any description of this horse besides a plain brown horse?
I mean, he was
Do
just
you have anything?
all completely brown, kind of like a mid-tone brown.
No scars.
No
Nothing.
scars.
You couldn't have given him a mark or something.
Did you brand the horse?
Yes.
Could you have told me that before?
What'd you brand him with? Yeah, we can go in there and look for that.
Sorcatus branded him, so it's probably an S. I don't know how this usually works. It's not.
Are you just assuming he's branded at this point?
I mean, it would make sense.
It would make
right?
sense.
Did we ever notice that there was a branding on? Okay, I didn't think so. I was like,
You didn't like do a thorough look over of this horse, but
Pardon.
well, we traveled with him for a while, so.
I mean like a thorough look over.
I was gonna say, pardon the expression, but he is hung like a horse.
As opposed to.
That helps.
The ones that aren't.
A pony. All right.
Can one of you speak to animals
Yes.
and just go in there and start talking to the horses? Yes.
Yeah, I can.
There's guards over there now,
They're not in the stable though.
but they're in the
They're
area,
outside of
right?
it, yeah.
I'm not gonna shout.
I think
How many
maybe
brown
I
horses
just
are
go in
there?
there and ask, yo, Cleek, homie.
Why? Wait, you said you can disguise yourself. Why don't you talk to them and ask them about directions or something?
And then just casually bring up a horse named Horace?
No,
Or
and then
just
I'll ask
distraction?
in,
Oh.
in the stable.
Oh, you're saying for someone to distract them while you're talking to the horses.
Mm-hmm.
Could do that. I'm detectable, but we're still in the city. They know we're here.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think hiding is necessarily a thing right
I
now.
don't think
He's
they're
probably really
necessarily
confused on
taking
why we're
that
still here.
keen of. Well, I mean, they might be. I don't know. It's worth a shot.
He casts this guy's self on himself. It's like his human form.
I'm gonna have the rat crawl into his cloak or something,
Mhm.
just so I can.
Chris.
Okay. And he starts heading off towards. And he begins to speak to the guards, asking for
You're following.
directions.
Yeah,
Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Do you have to cast a spell?
4.
Speaking with animals.
Because that'll drop your invisibility.
But I can make you invisible again. So what I'm saying is,
Oh.
cast a spell now, and then I can make you invisible.
Okay.
Do I have the little invisibility? Oh no, I only have the good. Oh, I do have both. But I'm gonna. Actually, I want to do. Oh no, I gotta do the bad invisibility.
She did die, Pat.
Wait.
Heroically.
For the last time.
World's smallest violin.
So now you're invisible.
Cool.
Did you cast a spell?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is gonna be real awkward.
Go back in there for
Third
my count.
level
Sorry guys, I
spell
forgot.
I said to be fair, you thought her shelf life was a lot shorter.
And that, I mean,
What do you say?
Thought her shelf life would be a lot shorter.
and to be fair, it's not the first time she died.
This is her like third or
It's like the
fourth.
fourth or fifth. Yeah.
So, you cast invisibility on her. You cast speak with animals. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Mhm.
You
Invisibility lasts an hour.
Yeah.
But you should
so
probably get there
stealth check.
Yeah, I was like, we should be out of there.
Stealth check with advantage.
Remember, either sweet talk them or spank them.
Commit.
You gotta figure out what they like.
I-
Mine are temperamental. Sometimes they like kisses, sometimes they like smacks.
He's
Smack-
not wrong
Smack
though.
one, kiss the other.
I mean, they're either gonna like it or not
Smack
like
it.
it. You gotta risk it.
We'll do this. It's fine. I don't remember which one was which, but
You gotta remember.
Hey, someone like it. I think that was your kiss one.
that one. All right. Damn it. Oh, sensitive
That's an affectionate
bitches.
one.
God damn it. What was I doing?
Stealth
30.
30. Yeah. Just.
I'm gonna moonwalk in.
Yeah. You sure?
No, it didn't go so well last time. Clay's gonna be in the
Clay's
back
like,
of it.
you're back.
Claudio's kind of chatting up the guards. More so asking for directions and more so just kind of looking for work in his current form. You sneak by and you start speaking to the horses. Just the brown,
brown
ones? Okay.
And the maybe a little bit darker one, just in case.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Look for a huge cock and maybe an S on him somewhere.
an S somewhere.
Maybe an S.
Do you know the location of?
I don't even know if it's branded or not, but that's a thing people do,
Give,
right?
give me a animal handling check with advantage because you are able to speak with them.
They like it.
They like it.
Maybe they're all
What did-
affectionate.
18.
18. You start speaking and
Dirty
uh,
bitches.
what are you asking? Are you saying are you Horace? Are
Is
you
Horace here?
Okay.
Anybody?
Okay.
Can I get a hoof?
Does anyone
You-
know?
One of the brown
Can
ones
I
kind of
get
looks
a
up at
hoof?
you and says, "Hey,
Oh no, he's broken.
What do you sound like?
I mean,
Much
Was
more
he-
friendly.
Oh, okay.
you looking for Horace?"
A little bit dumb.
Oh.
Do
but-
you,
oh.
oh no. I don't want to listen
That
to
took
this.
a turn.
I don't want to listen to this.
Yes? Is this a brown horse? Is this, no?
Brown horse?
No, I'm like asking you.
This is a brown horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you Horace?
No, I knew him.
Do you know where?
Okay, this is
What
gonna be a whole
happened?
side quest now. Not just a simple
Fuck, what am I
rescue.
doing?
Yeah.
We're
I know
about
we're
to
off to
rescue
die.
Horace.
A week.
He was sold.
Do you know to who?
Someone in town.
Great.
When was this?
Do I? No, I don't understand any of this. Never mind.
Months ago.
Is he? Was he okay when he was sold?
I don't know. He was happy. Kind of annoying.
So I've heard.
That's our boy.
To be honest, I was kind of surprised he lasted so long. He's always stomping around.
He just wanted to talk.
Tried telling him no one listens.
Oh no! You're killing them.
Wait,
You're killing them.
it is canon that horses can speak to each other now.
I've thought about that for this whole thing.
Holy shit.
Do you know? Could you describe who he was sold to?
The man. Big. Had hair face.
Old.
That could mean a few things.
I assume it meant facial hair.
Gray hair.
It could be a tabaxi though.
Do you do you get out
Probably
much?
just
Do you know
beard.
where he'd be at
No, I'm just waiting.
for? Is this horse like really old?
No.
Okay.
Is this horse
Oh
like,
God.
like
This horse
flip
is
the hair away from his eyes?
This horse is smoking a cigarette in the corner.
This is,
Horace? Yeah, I knew him.
Silva says we'll be hunting soon.
Like hunting.
The horse shrugs.
Yeah.
Hunting us.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We'll meet again on the plains of war.
Oh, so this is Silva's horse. We should take this.
Who do you
It's fucked up.
belong
It's
to?
fucked up.
Who do you
Just why are
the way
you-
you mean it?
Wait, would I know? Like, if I feel like someone would have
you-
like
you-
a horse.
Well, Silva uses a lot of horses because they tend to die.
No.
Probably
Wow.
not a lot of
Die.
sentimental value
Yeah,
there then, huh?
yeah. Klee has a lot of horses, and
Not a horse girl.
Not a horse girl.
Damn. Could have been leverage.
We got your horse.
Yeah. Put it in her bed when she's asleep, just the head.
I
Oh
saw,
my god.
I saw him head that way. He kind of like nudges to the north.
Why did you turn?
Because I needed to
He's
get
done that
in-
every time.
I need
he's
to get in my
looked for
mindset
directions.
of the coast is over on this side of me. For some reason, I
Gotcha,
have to. So when I turn, I'm facing
So the
inland.
ghost is me.
So the coast is behind me. So I'm
Oh,
going
so you
north.
need to be behind you.
Yeah, I'm like in the layout of the city as if I was there. So
Okay.
we ignore that.
What did you just fall
Are you
on?
okay?
Sorry, Tao just tripped and
The
fell.
quietest, slowest.
You're supposed
trip
to be
I've ever
dead.
seen.
Quit falling.
They're all talking like right in front of the door, right?
Yeah. You hear a couple of people, a couple of horses. Hey, she can hear us.
Right, gotta go.
And they start kind of like
No,
congregating
horse
towards.
was right.
I'm not crazy.
You start seeing a couple of them.
Can you?
He's taught them.
Can
That
you
crazy
hear
son
me
of a bitch. I never believed him.
through Edemos?
He's not technically a beast.
So there's no sound.
A bunch of neighs.
No, like if I spoke.
Oh, if you
Out
spoke like
to him.
normal.
Yeah,
even.
you
yeah.
hear me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edemos
Well,
is with Claudia.
Depending how, yeah,
Fuck.
with Gladriel, yeah.
Yeah. And that conversation seems like it's teetering on. These guys are done with it.
Can Edemos? Well,
If you find them, tell them I said hi.
we'll do.
You need his name to say hi.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay,
say.
what?
The horse's name.
I'm sorry. I'm on something else right now.
This is NPC
What?
writing down my notes territory right here.
Who are you?
Don't have a name.
Oh.
I mean, he's a horse.
All right, I'm gonna go out
Can
there.
you give me one? As you like start to walk away.
Just hang.
We have to steal
Name him right
Stay
now.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna kind of like whisper. Yeah, I'm gonna whisper to Edemos
to
over
his
like
shoulder.
his shoulder. Yeah, like so both of them can. I'm gonna kind of like graze his back a little bit so he knows that I'm like approaching.
Mm-hmm.
One of his love languages is physical touch now, so he's gonna be infatuated with you.
I'm gonna slide down his back.
Just talking to these guys.
Give me a stealth check. Just a straight, not advantage because you are.
Speaking with your mouth,
Yeah.
you still got good
Yeah.
stealth. You didn't give him a little.
I did,
besito.
but 17. Edibas, I need you to run and let the guards see you so they come after you. And I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay.
And he like, huh? Must have been the wind.
Give me a insight check with Edemos or perception check with Edemos.
Oh no, I want to know. Edmos
Oh.
doesn't care.
What does Edemos do?
Edmos is gonna scurry down the back of.
I'm gonna go back in after I step back. I'm going back in the.
I know my familiar can't attack, but
Uh-huh.
it'll just be for show.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna nibble on Cladriel's Achilles tendon,
Uh-huh.
and then take off.
Okay. Tasha looks down at.
Fuck!
Obviously, for the guards to see,
Yeah.
like
The guards see Edamas. They don't really give a shit.
I should have chucked him. He
No,
needs
no.
to be floating.
The one kind of leans over to the other one and starts whispering something to him, and then Cladriel's like, "I'm gonna be taking off now," and starts slowly walking away. And you notice one of the guards kind of trailing him a little bit,
All right.
and the other is going into the stables, and just kind of doing this with his blade.
God damn it. I was hoping Cladriel would be like, "Ow, a fucking rat!"
I was
not.
Yeah.
I thought they were looking for a rat.
Roll-
He was
roll-
poking in the hay and everything. I thought that's what he would be
Roll a
looking for.
19 in the perception, so they heard your plan. Yeah.
Better give this fucking horse a name real quick. Because you're gonna go back if you
Your
don't give
your
him
spell's
away.
about to end. You have maybe a minute.
You better
at
have a
most.
horse name.
So understanding the speak with animals,
Mhm.
can they always like hear us? We just can't communicate. Like you know what I mean? Like if I,
That is the age-old question.
That's a good question.
a question you probably had to ask them. Like, speak to them.
You have like a minute left. Yeah.
hold on,
You also need a name for this horse.
You better name him.
I don't know what to fucking name him.
Literally
what is
anything.
he? He's brown.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he a boy?
He's
a boy?
he's pretty like scarred up. He's got like
I'm trying to think of like some scarred. Like,
Gerald.
Gerald.
I'm just gonna go with like Norbert.
Norbert.
Right.
so you head back to the horse. What do you say?
Um, your name from now on is going to be Norbert. And if you guys,
But he can't see you.
I know, I'm trying
This
to.
horse is like freaking the fuck out a little bit. He's like a ghost is starting to right now, but
Well, I was talking to him before.
yeah, but you're still invisible.
Invisible.
I'm saying like the horse can't see you, so it's under the assumption that some
Mystical being.
yeah
You're a god.
is naming
A
him.
horse god.
Okay, say that, and then, what do you all think about making a break for it?
So he goes to answer. Your spell fades.
You son of a. There's no way that was 10
like-
minutes.
Break for it.
The guard is swinging around, and he's on the other side of you. He's not directly where you're at. And Norbert looks at you, and it looks like he's trying to talk. Like you can see the mouth moving, and you see him pick his back legs up and kick the shit out of this guard. It goes flying into this pile of hay.
Damn, there's a
Is the door still open?
He's still taking
Yeah.
damage.
All right, bet. I'm jumping on the horse and like,
Okay.
or at first,
One.
I'm gonna like, oh fuck, 'cause I don't know. I'm gonna
You're
just,
real
like,
sad when these horses.
Pat, I'm gonna like start hitting like a few of them on the back to get them all running out of the.
It'll
out
break
of the
your
stable.
invisibility to like
What?
actively like hit them and attack them.
To move them to like, what if I just?
Are you just what are you doing?
I don't know. What
I
will
thought
make
it
me
was like a
invisible? 'Cause I
love
would know how
tap,
this
not
works.
like
Are you
an
doing a little
attack.
love tap, or are you doing like a go on get and trying to scare them out?
Well, it doesn't say talking would break the spell.
Talking
Attacking
doesn't,
does.
but attacking does, and like you're hitting them
Ugh.
on the way out with a horse.
If it's
Up to
I
you.
can't consent.
They can't consent.
I mean, the gate is open, so if they do start to wander, I mean,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna jump on the back of him and I'm praying to God that he can understand still
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
no saddle, no reins.
Yep.
Just this like.
Yep.
He has a very light colored mane.
Does
It's like
anybody?
almost like a blonde.
Like a
color.
blonde.
Does any of them have like any type of reins or any?
They don't. They don't look
anything?
like they're.
They're not ready to
Yeah,
go.
they're not ready to go.
Is the guard knocked out or is he still laying on the
The
ground?
guard currently is like in the pile of hay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how big this place is
Uh-huh.
and if I have time to do it before he gets up. So what I would do if
There-
I could.
There is still the stable hand who, seen
Yeah.
that happen,
Yeah.
is genuinely afraid
Perfect.
The
and
horses are rebelling.
running back to the hangman's hut.
Perfect. So it's just that guy.
Uh-huh.
If I can, before he would have time to like process, get up, and everything like
You
that,
just tell me what you want to do.
I want to. If there's like the reins that I would have grabbed for the other two that I had walked out, if they're just still out, grab those. Grab another horse. I'm trying to think. This is gonna take too much time.
What are you doing? You tell
I'm just
me
gonna
what
jump on the horse and.
All right, and take off. Give me an animal handling check. It's a straight roll. You don't have advantage.
You have to roll without. Give him a little.
No, I'm thinking because I would have, if one horse just runs out of there, but if all of them run out of there,
Especially with no. Yeah, I like what you're thinking.
The horses are stirring. That was
Whoa. The horses are stirring. I like the way you said that.
the kick was enough to kind of startle them, and they're kind of like moving around a little bit. What do you want to do?
I'm trying to think what the fuck we get a horse to start running. Like that
A loud
wouldn't
noise.
that wouldn't break
A
my.
scary animal.
Ooh, a predator.
I can't. It's the same day. She.
Oh
Yeah.
She got. Shoot your gun off.
I don't have a gun.
Karaya does.
What do you want to do?
Karaya,
That's how
no!
you should use your gun. Scare some horses.
Misfire in the air.
Clee would just walk out and be like, "What the fuck?"
You guys need a horse? Just fucking ask me. We sell them.
If there's like a pail of water or something you can
Is
knock
there
it over?
anything that's?
Give me a perception check.
Because wouldn't kicking it like? Yeah, because apparently that's the only way that. All right, didn't like that one. 10.
Swinging on the back of this horse, looking around frantically. You're not seeing anything that like stands out that would make enough noise to startle the horses. The guard is getting up. What do you want to do?
Is I don't know. I can't.
I'm gonna poke to God that he can understand me still, I guess. And like lean forward and just say, make them all leave, or
Okay. Give
get
me,
them all out.
Give me an animal handling check. It's a straight roll. You didn't kiss it.
And then kiss.
18.
You grab onto the back of Norbert's
Norbert.
mane, and you kind of tug, and he takes off, jumps over the small gate,
Oh.
because he's like in an enclosed area, like they're penned off almost.
I thought this was just like an
And
open.
it's not much room in here. He takes off through the gate, and you do see a few of the other horses kind of like look around and just start moseying on slowly out, and the guard start grabbing the horses and that he can. The stable hand comes back and is like trying to wrangle in a few of these horses. Sees the one take off. They notice it, but they seem more focused on the majority as opposed to a single
One.
horse. And you make your way back towards.
Did anybody else? Any other horse kind of start? Okay.
It's all right. We only gotta do that 2 more times.
So,
All right, guys.
Gotta play on
We
these
have-
horses' heartstrings.
Norbert is
I was about to say we have to.
revolutionary.
Yeah, he
we
is.
have to keep Norbert.
first.
Just like
The spark of rebellion has been ignited.
I'm gonna run him like right outside the gate. though.
okay, you guys see a
Like,
horse just fly past.
Should have grabbed that one.
Looks brown.
Oh, that's not
Different
horse.
color mane.
Yeah.
Just takes off. Cladriel would have made his way back and says, is she back? The fuck? As you guys see the horse go flying by.
Not yet.
You guys do see the guard kind of like standing there, leaning over and looking at you guys.
What's his deal?
You idiot! You came back to us disguised. Keep walking down the road, you fucking moron.
I don't have any loose change.
We don't know, you weirdo.
I'm about to yell at him. No, I don't have any change.
The guard just kind of looks at you guys. Just wanders back.
Kind of like peek around. Just,
The horse just pissed at you.
guys, come out here.
Guys, we are wasting. We have a dead body. We We probably need horses. Can we? Did you figure anything out? Is this Horus?
This is
Not Horus, no.
Horus. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but
Guys, this is Norbert.
Hello, Norbert.
He just broke a guard's back, so get out of there.
okay.
He didn't think he would make it long with a hunt coming up.
A hunt coming up.
He was able to escape, and I think we should use him.
Sure, we need three
Yeah.
more, right?
I tried to get more to come out, but the spell
We could
wore
probably-
off, and
We probably just buy them.
Double ride Horus when we
She
get
found nothing on Horus. This seems very important to them.
Oh, Norbert didn't know anything about Horus.
oh shit! I know. I was like, yeah.
I was really hoping you'd be like, nothing.
I was also like,
Asked him.
I was thinking, I was like, fuck, I forgot to look for the horse.
Could you imagine if Horus was in there and then she came back with this shit and she's like, guys, we have to keep him.
I would have told you, I'd been like, you're gonna have to cast Speak with Animals. He would have been like, I don't know a horse.
Right.
I've never heard of him. Yes.
He actually doesn't know Horus. He just used this story to get out.
Yeah. Oh, Horus? Yeah, I know him. Yeah. Get me
one
out of
guy,
here.
yeah,
I'll tell you
some-
all about it.
Some guy, tall, took him. He was
He
sold.
said a big guy.
Yeah, a big guy with white hair. He was sold a couple months ago.
Did
What?
he say white hair?
Yeah, he had white
Yeah.
hair.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that either.
Yeah.
I heard face hair.
Face hair.
Face
white
hair. And then
Mm.
yeah, I said, is he old?
Ah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you did.
Alright, let's go look for him, right? Give me 10 minutes, I think, or an hour.
I think they're getting a little suspicious.
Yeah, we got a week. We'll be alright. I'm gonna need an hour and 10 minutes.
What are
For
you doing?
what?
I'm gonna transform Edemas into a bird so we can look for him.
And then what?
And then we take him back or buy it from this gentleman.
Should we probably think about it getting another one too?
Yes, we should do that as
Wait,
well.
why are we gonna make Edemas do that?
Why don't you transform Edemas into a
Why
horse?
don't we just walk around the city?
There is limits to what I can turn him into.
Okay.
That would
Thank
be
God. I was like, if that
so
was the answer.
useful.
Why don't we just walk around the city?
No, I agree. I think it's best that we split the party. Some of
Why-
us go buy horses,
Okay.
and some of us look for Horus.
Why don't you two just disguise yourself? Well, you're still disguised, and me and Cry will
Yeah, you-
stay
this
here,
is
and you
really
guys go get
Honestly,
horses.
yeah, he drops it. He says, I that's on me.
Stupid idiot.
But you can do it.
I can do it again
Do
too.
what?
Oh. And then go buy 2 horses or horse.
I don't
and
think
a
we need to
I mean, I
disguise
could-
ourselves. Honestly,
No.
they don't seem like they
I
care.
think I'm going
too
to
much.
be one of the ones looking for Horus.
and
Because I
I'm-
know what he
I-
looks like.
I
I'm going with you.
Well, the whole Edemas wasting an hour thing, I could just turn into like a hawk or something.
True. How long
Faster.
can you do that?
An hour, I think.
No, it's half your druid level,
Yes. Heavy druid level.
so 4 hours. Because we did the whole cat thing. We're like, oh, you
That's
do it
right.
multiple
That's
times.
right. Yeah.
It's true. Was it?
Let's go look for horse. On the way, we see some horses. We'll buy them.
All of us?
I'm going where you're going.
I got Norbert. I mean, I guess we could.
Should we split the party 3 ways? You go buy horses. You stay
With Norbert and
probably
Celine.
ride down the road a little bit.
With Celine.
Yes. And we
We'll tie our body to
look
it.
for
There's
horse.
no saddle. We'll buy a saddle for this horse.
don't need to,
I
but
mean,
it'll
we
be more
don't need
comfortable,
to.
Yeah. I'm sure the place we buy horses will have saddles.
We'll get an extra saddle.
We'll get
Do
some
we want a
saddles.
cart?
No.
Just horses.
I mean-
Is Celine gonna be? on
Horses
the
will be
back
fast.
of
I
the-
can carry Celine.
Horses would be faster, yes.
Yeah.
I can carry Celine on my horse. Okay, let's.
So is that so you're gonna go down the road
Yeah.
with Celine and chill?
I'll be back.
Probably
Point out an
a
area,
ways
yeah.
down, yeah. Just so they don't come looking for you.
Yeah, we'll be off the road a little
And
bit.
you're gonna go buy horses
I guess so.
and we're gonna look for Horus? No, you're gonna look for Horus.
Yeah, that's what I thought I
We're
was
going
doing.
to go get horses.
Okay,
What could go wrong?
let's go.
Brames.
And you ride off of Celine as Claudriel kind of ties her body to the horse.
That was like
Um,
still dead.
and you find a nice spot to kind of sit and wait. Give me a perception check for your hawk. You have advantage.
Scraw!
So it's relying on sight.
Neither of those
How
were
often
good.
can I cast? Is it once a
12.
cast
12. All right.
spells?
As you are flying
A
around,
specific spell?
Or can
Or
I
you
just
can say-
repeatedly do it?
Yeah, as long as you have spell slots or whatever it is that you're using to cast it,
Yeah.
then you can do
I
it.
can just keep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's no.
as long as you have the spell slot for it.
Yeah.
So you see
So-
the where it says blink out of blink.
So, see that 3 out of 3?
Mm-hmm.
You cast it at once, so you click hold on that, or no,
Not
on
that
on
one.
the 3. You could use or
Cast. Yeah. And see.
so you can do it 2 more times potentially.
Okay.
Spell casting.
Hold on.
And this is like once per like long rest.
Long rest, you'll get those back.
Okay.
The spell slots, yeah. Oh.
Remember we talked about? Remember we talked about ups and downs,
Ups and downs.
raising
This
and
is
No.
lowering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
Go.
wouldn't this be a down? Why
Oh,
I meant I don't know why I.
Yeah, this is the comfortable way of
this
doing
is,
it.
This is a down.
So,
This is up. This is down.
so
So what I did was,
Jesus.
we just,
I don't know what happened
I'll-
today.
I'll give you a minute.
Brain no work good.
So
But use lot words when few do words do trick.
you guys are going to look for horses to buy.
Yes.
Okay.
I really want to look for a horse.
Give me a perception check as you're walking through the
I
city.
mean, I would do that for sure.
Yeah.
I would have told you where he was, right? Like
Yeah.
the
Galadriel's looking too, right?
Yes.
Why wouldn't he be?
Because he doesn't seem to care about horse as much as you guys.
Listen, he was my buddy before Galadriel was. Even though I left him twice.
Oh my god.
I knew it was there.
Perception
We have felt
center.
guilty about leaving a horse for months. now that we have
18.
a redemption arc.
18. Okay.
Thank goodness for advantage.
You make your way to the stables. You can purchase horses. There's a wide
I'm looking
assortment.
for a horse, and I'm looking for a bearded old dude.
All right.
Big
In
bearded old
that
dude.
direction.
So you make your way. You get to the stables first.
Mhm.
There's a younger gentleman kind of sitting out front, kind of like leaned back in his chair. Sees you come up,
Howdy.
sits up, says, "Looking to buy some horses?
Correct.
How many you need? And saddles as well. Feed."
Yes, we need 3 horses and 4 saddles.
3 horses and 4 saddles.
And then
Who's riding together? Never mind. I forgot about
just get an extra saddle.
What kind of
It's
horses?
alright. You got Norbert like a long time ago. It makes sense that you wouldn't remember that.
It's been a whole 7 minutes.
What kind of horses are we looking for here? Riding horses.
Yes, just
More
the
for
riding
farm.
horses, yes. Can I browse your stock?
Yeah, go right ahead. Kind of looks at you curiously.
I might know I'm a hobgoblin.
I was just gonna say, are you a hobgoblin
So is
right now?
Cladrio. You guys definitely get looks.
We're the fucking weirdos.
The horses seem like they're taken care of. There's nothing special about them. If you would like to give me a animal handling check, let me see what Cladriel does here. Actually, let's see if he would do it. He would not. He'll help you look for like the best horses.
I mean, if it's anything more than a 0.
It's a
then-
0.
Okay, so we're equally
Yeah.
as good at
You want him to
handling
roll, or
animals.
you want to roll?
I'll roll,
All right.
because I'm the PC. Okay.
I'm just curious.
Dirty bitches. They didn't like that.
They didn't like
they
that
did not
at
like
all.
You got 13.
that. 4.
It says just spanking, no dirty talk.
But you know, it was the way you said it.
You're both looking him over.
It wasn't. You know,
It wasn't
You gotta say it with
sexually.
your
It wasn't
chest.
It was just like
sexy.
an insult.
It was aggressive.
Yeah,
You-
you're right.
Guys look like you're trying to know what you're doing. Like, if that makes sense. You're trying to look like you know what you're doing.
Talk to them like you talk to Helen.
You're like,
Do things.
you're like touching the horses. Oh yeah, this is good. You're like touching their feet and just like, yeah, it's
Handling some animals.
yeah. Guys, like, hey, please don't do that.
Huge cock on this one. We'll take it.
But you find 3 horses that are
suitable.
to your liking, whatever coloration you would like them to be.
I don't really care.
Okay.
I just want the healthiest looking ones.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because they're probably just gonna die. But
You find
maybe
you find,
maybe Horus is safer,
Yeah.
not in our care. Wait, we only need 3. 1, 2. Where'd
if
you
you
get
find
Horus? We're gonna find Horus. So 1 less horse than I said.
Okay, so 2.
2 horses.
Okay.
Yes.
So I was
2 horses. You need the saddles for them.
Bold.
technically.
Wrong math, right answer.
Claudio says we also need an extra
My
saddle. We have a horse with that one.
Yeah, I told him that already.
Mhm.
Thanks.
So you need 2 extra saddles,
Mention
or are you gonna
quadro.
hope that horse comes with one?
I want to get the same amount of saddles, just in case horse doesn't come with one.
Okay, so you want to get
4.
2 extras.
2 extra
essentially.
saddles. Okay. $200 gold. Come on, Steve.
Done.
Thank God I stole the horse.
He puts the one saddle. He saddles up 2 of the horses and then kind of sets the other ones.
Can we get some feed thrown in for?
Oh, of course, yeah. How many days?
A week.
How long is it?
On horses, about 11 days. If you're just kind of going at like a leisurely pace. If you're
We don't
like
have a cart
we can,
though.
we
We
can
can't
find
like
yeah,
food and stuff
just
too, right?
yeah.
They can
a
eat the
few
grass.
a few days, okay.
Half a week maybe.
Yeah,
Because
we can do that.
we don't have a cart, so we can't.
Gives you half a week of feed for these 2 horses,
So
unless you want it for
no, just for the 2.
Yeah.
Um,
puts them on the back, the feed on the back of the one horse. The
So
extra
technically
saddles.
a week of feed.
Yes.
So for the half, is it we talking business week or?
No, 7 days.
Okay, cool.
Business week.
So the half was 3.5 days.
We'll do 4. 4 days of feed.
Oh, he's rounding up.
He's rounding up. You just bought 2 horses and 2 saddles.
True.
So
4 saddles.
4 saddles. Well, you bought
2 horses, 4 saddles.
2 of the horses came with saddles, included in the price.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you guys, can I? What was I thinking? As you are finishing this transaction, you see out of the corner of your eye a very familiar horse. Look over. That's a horse. It's pulling a cart. Man in the back, gray hair, human. He's just kind of, moseying on towards you guys.
Galadriel, finish this transaction. I'll be back.
You see him
I just see you walk
kind
off like
of
this.
beeline it, and you then see
Yeah.
Horace and this bearded man.
Okay.
Are you just kind of staying up, circling around, or do you want to come down and change back?
Yeah, I would try to find like an alley or something.
Okay. Easy enough. You find a little alley and revert back and make your way towards them. And you stop this man.
Hold, please.
Like pulls on the reins. Did I do something?
No, not at all.
All right.
How would you like a brand new horse?
I've grown quite fond of this one.
Same.
Are you trading or are you just giving me one? Are you selling something? What are you selling? Horses?
So, here's the thing. This horse was mine once. He's very dear to me. So I will buy you a new horse from this place here. Anyone you want. And I will give you that horse in exchange for this one.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I'm not good at that. 18.
18.
Pretty sweet deal.
It is a good deal. And this is the time you would have
Mm-hmm.
made your way up now. I don't know. This is a good horse. Steven's doing good for me. Kind of pats
Steven!
him.
Steven! The audacity.
Don't kill this man.
He says,
Is he like tapping at
I was
this
gonna say,
point?
does
Like,
Horace
is he
get
Yeah,
excited when he sees this?
horses.
like a little puppy?
doing those little
Oh!
taps. He's like, calm down. And the horse does calm down a little bit. Good boy. He kind of pets him a little bit. To be honest, my kids are quite fond of him. They like his little dance.
Get one that looks the exact same. It's like changing out the goldfish.
The horses don't normally dance.
They
This
can
one-
be taught.
This is a dancing horse.
I can tell them to do that.
That's how this one learned.
Kind of like is a little confused. Like he just kind of like walked up and you're like, I could teach him that. He's, the fuck are you? Says, look, I I can't part with them. Unless I was so inclined to with some transaction of coin, perhaps.
So you don't want a horse? A different horse? The best horse in this whole place? You just want money?
Even though he says, "This place sells shit horses."
Doesn't have to be that place. It can be any place.
Look, if you give me some gold, I'll.
How much gold are we talking?
You said he's very dear to you.
This is alright.
Oh, you're probably gonna buy a new horse too. 250 gold. And the horse is yours. We'll unhitch him right here.
How are you going to? I guess there's a horse shop right there. Okay.
Hand over the coin.
Mm-hmm.
He undoes the saddle and horse starts clapping his way up to you guys. And he starts dancing around you a little bit.
Oh, I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. Hey guys!
Why? Hello. I can't hear him, but
I know.
You guys came back.
Of course, we thought about you every day, bud.
You've been gone for a long time.
We didn't mean to be. It was a lot.
So much longer than last time.
It's okay. We gotta get out of here. We gotta
Okay.
get moving. Was this man nice to you? Was he mean to you?
It was great.
Okay. Okay.
it's about to get a lot worse.
Had a warm place to sleep every night.
All right.
Had a lot of food.
Good. Good.
Kept me nice and clean.
You kept it nice and clean.
Oh, I didn't keep it clean. I don't clean nothing.
I fit wherever I want.
Okay, let's go. And he starts trotting.
Fresh brand new saddle, put it on him.
Yeah. Hadriel comes up with two horses.
Hey,
On
horse.
a
Were
horse.
you horse? Were you ever branded by chance?
What's that?
Exactly. Thank you. That's all. That's all. He's never been branded.
Oh, really? That's so weird. Isn't that the thing people do? Do we brand these horses?
Maybe we should do it now.
Oh my god, no!
Okay.
As you speak with animals is up too.
Okay.
That's when you need to brand them.
What the hell? That burns!
No, horse is gonna be metal as fuck.
You three can
I
climb.
can take it! Oh yeah, I like the pain!
You guys
Do it again!
hop onto the back of these horses that you have.
With battle axes in their mouths.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god.
And begin to make your way.
I can't believe we got horse back.
I'm not a monster,
Easy.
guys. And you begin to make your way out of the city. That wasn't me. That was you two.
What?
Didn't you say that?
I'm part of this
You
now,
cast
too?
shields, which pissed her off. And
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I defended myself, Nick, and it got somebody killed, I guess.
I like that Nick's trying to blame it on you when Nick controls what.
Yeah.
What actually happens? Yeah.
We all know whose fault it really is.
you guys make your way down the street, and
I hate it here.
you eventually see the party riding up with 3 horses, an extra saddle, and some feed. Who's on Horus?
It's my horse!
I found him in the field when you left him the first time.
Listen. I think I talked to him. Oh, did you?
As you're walking, Horus, before you guys get to Horus
What
is
does
talking.
horse pick?
Horus is just happy to see you guys.
Horse is a horse, okay?
Yeah.
He doesn't get to pet.
You guys are trotting along, and you hear horse. Hey guys, what's up? The other horse is like, oh god. Yeah. And
I have Norbert
great.
Horse's BFF. So.
Oh,
well, it's the other horse
God,
that you
what have I done
purchased,
to him?
and you make your way.
Oh, sure.
And,
Yeah.
forgot the
and you make your way, and you find Galea and.
Remember when Nick planned for us to be like 5 days away by now?
I know, I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
At most, I was like, buy horses. I was like, buy horses. That'll be it.
Yeah.
You know?
It was.
No shot.
But yeah, you guys meet up, and
If we die, we die together.
Yeah.
Reunited one last time.
it's probably about
Here comes Seder, shatters all of us. We all die.
At this point, it's probably 2 in the afternoon.
Fuck's that.
I was gonna say what time?
about 2 in the
How
afternoon.
long ago was it? Like the beginning of that?
I
It
got
was
attached to my
like-
horse.
Right
Cut
okay.
stream.
It was what?
Yeah.
The fight.
No, I mean like time wise.
It was in the morning.
Oh.
Like one of the first things in the morning.
Yeah.
But it'd be about 2 p.m. at this point, probably. Like, traversing to the city, to the docks, back and forth. And Claudriel gives you the saddle, takes Celine's body and puts it on to his horse, kind of like nicely.
Respectful.
Ties it
Yeah,
up.
takes his cloak off and like drapes it over so her body isn't exposed.
R.I.P.
We should. Once we get far enough away, we should. Yeah.
So, are we leaving now? We've
Yeah.
all the horses
Let's get a little farther away, and then
Let's
we're gonna
go.
stop and make sure
for the campsite. Yes.
we take all of
And he just keeps.
Celine's
there's a lightsaber.
valuables. There's a lightsaber.
Yep.
As you guys are riding at like a brisk pace, Claudio kind of pulls back or pulls forward wherever you are at, just to have a conversation with you.
Sure.
And yeah, he would actually be riding close to you, anyways. And he says,
Is this just supposed to be a private conversation, or
"No,
Okay.
they can hear it. It's fine. He's not like hushing it or anything." He says, "I know." I gather you guys didn't like Celine too much.
I was fine with Celine.
Okay.
She,
That's
she made questionable decisions, but
fair. Well,
useful.
whenever we find a place to camp, I would like to
Fuck that bitch.
properly bury her
Yes,
um,
that would be
with a few of her belongings.
like.
Her blade, that doll that she carried around and stopped.
Absolutely. We should probably burn it just to be safe, but I'm okay with burning it.
I mean, I would like her bow too. She used both those things, but she deserves to be with them.
Alright, we'll have a little chat, see how everybody feels about that.
Maybe some coin, not a lot. We need money, but some
I just spent a lot of money.
on the horse. I know.
I don't like his tone.
3 horses, actually. One of them I already kind of owned, but. Well, when we get to camp, we'll figure it all out.
She did save you.
Mhm.
And kind of just keeps riding.
She also got me into trouble a lot. But that's, I understand.
My my mage isn't dead because of her, so I owe her some.
Sure.
Because he was unconscious at that time. And you can tell that kind of like weighs on him a little bit, that he wasn't the one to protect you.
And he woke up and I was standing over him, protecting him.
Yeah, exactly. It was definitely a blow to that dynamic. And you guys eventually find a somewhat dry spot because you still are in a swamp. Dry area to rest for the night. Begin to set up camp. If you have tents, you can set those up.
I've been ossuary in a while. Do I have a tent?
I think you do.
Didn't you take
think
like
you
10
do.
tents? Oh wait, that was big.
That was right. I do have a tent, yeah. I had 10. He had 5
bedrolls.
bedrolls, yeah.
When Claudriel takes Celine off the horse, he does take her bow. Actually, I would have had her bow and rapier with him, anyways, because
Yeah, she,
Yeah. I'll say, what's she gonna do? Carry it? Sorry,
You did.
you did.
You did.
And he kind of carries her body off the path because I mean, you don't want to bury someone right there, and begins to dig a hole while you guys are setting up camp. So he's off doing that.
Let's
Well, you
pick
guys
them pockets. Oh yeah, I'm just like, he wants to bury the sword and the bow and the doll.
I mean, those might be useful.
We should probably have everything laid out and see what.
Yeah, I think we should.
Hey, Tao, I need your character sheet. Huh? I need Celine's character sheet, please.
Oh,
Um,
didn't I send it to you?
I don't know if all the items, so if I could just borrow your phone for a moment.
1 second. Oh no, wait, that's
what are you
Celine
doing? Closing
Human.
all your porn?
No, I got Celine Human here.
You can keep all that open. It's fine.
Except for I guess the camera can't catch it. So you're
No.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Slim fit.
So, you guys find on Celine currently a short bow, a short sword, her Edge of Onyx Sands dagger, her Sunblade, her longbow.
That's 100 platinum.
You also find, obviously, the bag of holding.
Can I get a Maka, please?
So some of this stuff is probably going to be in the bag.
So
I was gonna say.
One short bow,
wait.
Literally didn't say anything else.
But I was gonna.
lightsaber.
I'm not gonna write down the mundane stuff
Mm-hmm.
right away. At least
Her tax blade.
tax blade.
It's a blade that has holes in it that fit.
Oh, yeah.
coins.
You do
The
your
hell is
taxes
this
with it.
campaign? The fit coins.
HBO. HBO.
What did you?
H&R Block is what
There
I
you
meant to
go.
say.
Her ring
that
of
right?
false life.
Oh yeah.
That's the one with the thorns, right?
Did it have thorns?
Why did your
Are you just looking for the
Get
magical
smaller
stuff right
or
now?
better?
change? Yeah.
I have awful handwriting.
Are you just
This is
looking for
like-
the
It was the
magic
angle
stuff to
of the
list it off
marker.
right now?
Oh,
And yeah, anything worth
It
like
looks-
a lot of money too.
looks nice.
A brass medallion. It's a coiled serpent.
Not magical. Oh, that's just regular, right?
Get out of here.
Brass snack.
Don't forget the dried figs.
Her purple princess dress with a sapphire and pearl headband.
That sounds like money.
Purple dress.
I know, it's like
Not
100
even
platinum.
full purple.
I don't
Just
purple.
Yeah.
Her snow boots. Those are magical.
the face.
Drugs.
Put that in the-
Snow
put that in
boots.
the important
A
part.
small bag of like looks like a powder substance.
Dogs. Start.
And that would be it.
What about that sweet, sweet gold?
Gold. 594 platinum.
Yeah, damn!
Where's Tarek?
We rich.
They didn't ask. Oh, Tarek is magical too, so Tarek, I guess. 300,
Just T.
314 gold.
Oh no, are you gonna spell Tarek all fucking ridiculous?
It's very long.
314 gold.
2Ks.
42 silver.
Holy shit, Celine.
And 127 copper.
I ain't never seen so much money in my life.
594
Don't
platinum.
squander it.
Holy shit!
There's a silent P at the beginning
How?
of Tarek, actually.
Fuck, you're right. Tarek.
Other things that you find, I'm just gonna list off:
GH.
a short bow, 2 long bows, a short sword, arrows, thieves' tools, bone dice,
Too fast.
Too furious.
The dice.
her pan flute, her music sheet of pan flute.
Pop-up books.
She does have a healer's kit as well. A
Yikes.
hollow tooth necklace that whistles.
Is that the death whistle?
It's a death whistle.
That's
A fishing rod. A small vial of sand.
Sand from
That's
where?
probably important because she came from like a
Yeah.
desert, so it's probably something buried with her. Wherever I go, the sand comes with me, or some weird shit like
And that's it.
That was very Khajiit.
that. Because it has wares.
And obviously her armor as well.
You say that obviously, but I still don't know what that means.
Yeah.
It's studded leather armor.
Okay. Damn it! I should have done all these. Okay. All this is laid out, and then hold on.
Hey, Tal, why don't you make yourself useful and bring us some drinks? It's like kitchen peasant.
Right, Adriel with those.
No, that's for my
The team has
stream.
those. It's a short bow, by the way. It's not a long bow.
One of my channel point
Yeah,
redemptions,
No.
people can redeem it, and it's just Tao brings me a random snack.
Oh,
Sometimes
I would just keep clicking that.
and you have to have the points.
What's included?
The Trulies and stuff.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Pariah.
Those things.
It's,
You notice, as you guys are kind of like picking through Selena's, Cloudriel's digging a hole. He gives you quite a few looks. Now, a lot of stuff is in the bag of holding, so it's not like you're like stripping her down.
oh, that's all that's left.
But-
Does anybody else want one?
I'm
No
okay.
thanks.
They're not looks like disappointment, like he gets that you guys are gonna like go through
Yeah,
her
fuck
stuff.
off, Galadriel.
But they're looks of like,
Well, judgy, isn't he?
Real fucking judgy.
I don't know. He seems upset. He seems sad that Celine's actually dead. She is not.
I mean, no one said we weren't sad God.
He's
We're
sorting through all of her
reading off
shit.
the will. So, like, we get all of her stuff.
Also these. Oh, and she has 3 chicken cages.
This is how it happens every time,
Goes
alright?
down. I thought they said chicken eggs. I was like, those are gone.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? Bury her
There's
with
no
all this
chicken in
stuff?
it, just
yeah.
the cage.
Yeah, just the cages.
He said barrier with the money. So,
He said
Chicken-
some. He didn't say all.
I don't
but
see
what
why.
should I do with
but-
some?
Are you asking him?
No.
So, it's time to figure out what we're gonna do with all this.
I mean, I feel like Tarek should be buried with her.
100%.
I also don't want
I
him
wrote this down.
near us.
Which
Well,
one?
because you had to spell Tarek.
Yeah, this, for the bit.
Which one was her, like, blade?
Those 2 things.
I think those should stay with her.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we're all in agreement.
What's with your friend?
What?
He's taking it hard.
I've just caught him giving some looks, like if we're not supposed to be doing this.
I don't think he's used to an adventurer's lifestyle.
Came to the right group.
Where's my stuff at?
What
Oh,
is
it's in my
the
phone.
onyx sand and the tax blade?
You guys bonded over those daggers, right?
Yeah.
So
What, I don't know what they are, though. Or do, or...
The Onyx Blade, you know that when she threw it, it would return back to her.
Okay.
That's all you know.
The tax one?
You have no idea.
Okay. Okay.
Tax Blade is a long sword.
Ring of False Life.
Do you want to write that next to the Tax Blade?
It's what?
Long sword. Sorry, I just assumed it was a dagger for some reason.
Nope.
Yeah. Should we play dice to see?
I'm
who
just
gets to
waiting
pick
for
first?
somebody to be
I'm
like,
just
alright, I'm gonna
looking-
keep this one.
I'm just trying to look through, like, what can even be
I'm
used.
trying to decipher it.
Could we know, just to avoid shuffling this shit around later, what requires attunement?
Yeah, hang on. I had looked that up.
Because technically we wouldn't know that, but it's
Yeah,
better
yeah.
than just like through attuning to it and be like, oh, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
this after all, and then.
What would, how would that make a difference?
So a character can only be attuned to 3 items.
Onyx Sands.
So there's a limited amount of things that you can attune with, but not everything
Needs attunement.
needs attunement.
Long, Tax Blade does not require attunement. Her boots do not require attunement.
I got some cool boots already, so
Yeah.
I don't need those.
What do the
Ring
snow
of-
boots do?
Does Ring of False Life require attunement?
No.
I mean, I would keep the onyx sand if nobody else wanted the dagger and if we weren't gonna bury it with her.
Is that all?
Yeah.
What about the lightsaber?
The rapier does.
Yeah. The Rapier Tau, it requires attunement.
Which one?
Isn't she
the
keeping
rapier?
that one?
No, the
The lightsaber.
lightsaber. Set the sun bleed.
What about the snaketail butt plug?
No. Hate you.
She 100% had one of those. Just saying. Well, the
No, it's a
studded
lizard
leather.
folk. It's a lizard.
It does require too much.
You did not. I see it.
This is going on Twitter later because I should probably do something with that.
Ugh, not that.
Oh, was it yourself?
Yes. So just in the runnings, we got
What do the snow boots do?
G is
Keep you
interested
warm.
in this.
That's it.
And you don't lose speed in the snow.
Didn't we all buy those boots though? The like grippy things.
Those
to
are just
add?
to walk better.
Those are
Oh,
swell. These are actual boots that kept her warm.
got it.
Is it both or one of the daggers that I have attuned?
You have the Queen's Feather.
And the poison one, yeah.
Queen's Feather.
Was the tax blade a... Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say
Tax
was that a
blade's not.
dagger, but
No. Magic items, here you go. Your belt is attunement, and your armor is attunement. That is it.
Then you can do 3?
Yep.
Okay.
And your grappling hook has some restrictions, but it's not attunement.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna work on dividing this up because that's
easy
pretty.
peasy. I don't think that I can actually use any of her weapons. I don't think I'm proficient with any of them.
Do you want the snow boots? Boots?
Not really.
What do they do if they're magical?
They keep her warm.
Just a real pair of those. Isn't that just a boot thing?
They magically keep them warm.
I'm not proficient with it, but I would like the short bow. Just because
Oh, the
I've learned
base
that I
one?
am useless
It's yours.
if I'm in battle that is non-magical.
Because that's a possibility now.
Alright.
She also has a sniper rifle.
Was that the first battle you were in?
Fuck yeah, dude.
With your guys' names carved
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh, good thing she's dead. Now I want to take those blades and shit too. If that's the truth. If that's true. Okay, everybody ready to write down some money?
No.
Because we getting a lot of money. You're gonna
I
be
feel
rich.
like this is. I was just about to say she's not. Oh, I've never seen this much money.
Actually, you're the one who killed her, so maybe.
Yeah, I was. That's why I was like,
No, I'm
I
just-
get money.
Just kidding. Ready? 198 platinum pieces.
I'll write this down and add it to my own later.
Wait, 198.
Yep. She paid for the horses and then some. Hold on. Yes. Okay. 104 gold for us, 103 for you. Sorry, you knew or less.
103.
14 silver pieces. And 42 copper, 41 for you. Sorry, you knew or less.
That's what
I was
happens when you kills her.
I was expecting you to do the. I didn't want to go to the city. I didn't want to. Knew somebody was gonna die.
Money is.
To be fair, maybe if there wasn't so much back and forth, we would have got out of there really clean. So
I feel like we still would have run into Sure. and had that happen.
But if we weren't running around in the city all that time, maybe the shop wouldn't have gotten burned down, and then we wouldn't have been found out right away.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So,
I
any
never know.
objections to Galea taking the
No.
dagger of onyx sand? Okay, write
I'm
it
not
down.
gonna object it.
Write it down. One of you two take these boots.
Wait, what's the
I got cool boots already.
for Onyx Sword?
I'm sending it to you.
It doesn't
Sword.
actually give
It's
you
not sword.
anything.
It
The boots.
body temp is comfortable, and there's no no difficult terrain in snow.
But I already have the grippy things on the boots.
But you're always comfortable.
Why don't we put her in the boots so she stays warm?
I wish I had those in real life.
You're always like warm. What do you mean?
But sometimes I'm too warm. Always be nice in the winter, always be nice in the summer. Sounds great to me.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, it keeps your body temp normal or
The
comfortable.
there's two things you'd have to negate off of that.
I
The
was just
plus 2 necrotic.
It says +3 on my thing. Like I just put in dagger and it said +3.
No, I mean like the extra necrotic damage. How on the paper it says.
Yeah.
And then the dark return wouldn't matter for you because you have your belt.
So you don't want the boots.
Wait,
Not necessarily.
You're taking them.
I'm not taking them.
One of you take them.
Why can't we
Why?
just put them with her?
They might be able to sell them at least.
Oh my god, I'll put
It's
them
a lot of
on.
magic
Oh,
items
you want
too,
to keep
right?
them?
What?
It's a lot of magic items.
All right,
Just saying.
I'm writing
You're not
snow.
wrong.
Are we gonna look
Just
like a
saying.
beacon of magical?
I wrote them down.
Hold on.
What?
God has whispered into
It's
my
too
head.
late. It's too late. They're in my inventory. You pushed them on
Is it
us.
still necrotic though?
No, it's just 1d4.
What do you want them for?
Or I'll take the 3 off. I just wondered, like, why?
It might be
The
useful
necrotic damage wasn't something that it did.
with my
Oh.
relationship to the school if I were to
So she said.
hand over some magic items that I found on my
Read
travels.
what else you can do.
I see.
And if nobody wants these, then maybe that would
Take
be
them. I don't care.
It's a +2 dagger. First of all, it's not just a dagger.
Wait, so is it? I'm gonna have you look at that then.
You can also transform into sand.
What?
Just a dagger.
When you are targeted attacks.
You've seen Celine do that. Her body turns into like sand while using this dagger.
I don't think.
No,
I don't-
you have.
I
Yeah,
don't-
we've seen it like
I
once.
haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And the sand gets hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the text blade, the
Nope.
lightsaber, and the ring
Ignore
of
that,
false
please.
life. Don't ignore it. Look at
I was trying to like video call her.
it. Oh,
I was like,
Nothing
invited?
popped up.
Okay, good.
so these are. Well, this is a short sword. This is a long sword.
Yeah,
Anybody
it says.
particularly fond of either of those?
I mean, Felicia is, but
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
Because the other ones that I have are like +3. That's why I meant it was just.
You have to add the magic damage to it.
If I remember correctly, this one kind of sucks.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm not
You gotta,
crazy
like,
about that one.
Pay money into it, and it gives you a
Well,
play platinum pieces.
you
I
identified it,
recall.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one, Asura, you know.
So that could be another one I can give to the school.
Probably.
You put 10 gold coins into them, into the blade itself.
Expensive sword.
During combat,
Yeah, eat them
you
too.
can expand a coin and give it a +1 to your attack and damage roll for every coin that you expend.
It's not actually that bad. It's still good. It's
So
just
potentially could be a
expensive.
+10 weapon for one attack.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or as
We all
many
just
as
got,
you
like,
want.
300 platinum pieces. You know,
True.
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you want it. I'm not.
No.
It's a long sword.
I feel like that's a lot
I have
for
so many
something that.
blades dangling off me right now.
No, I cannot
So
use long
we're-
swords.
So it's a +5.
That's a +2 dagger. You have +3 already for your dex.
That's what it. Okay. That's where I was getting confused on why that. Math.
It's a bonus action to activate the blade, by the way. To expend a coin.
That makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say just give it to the school.
Tax blade. school fodder. Yeah. Okay. Skunk.
Oh, that's yeah. Sorry.
Lightsaber, Ring of False Life.
Go back and like that.
I know. I was like, who was that?
Uh-huh.
If you want the lightsaber, I can take the ring.
It's fine.
You want the lightsaber? You want the ring? Take it.
Cool.
Ring of False
I know. Not that she can really use it.
Doesn't matter.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's a bonus action to activate
It's
it.
cool as fuck.
Double check with Tau.
I can't
It's-
even use this, so it would just be something that's cool.
I mean, I can't use the gun, but I have it, so.
The rings.
That's a gun, though.
Huh?
Like, nobody's good with
It's an
guns.
action to
Yeah.
cast.
You're-
It's an action for the ring.
Action to do what?
Cast false life at second level.
Okay. Yikes. No attunement, you said, right?
Huh?
It doesn't require
No
attunement.
attunement.
Okay, well, that's good.
It does have like a weird like spike on the inside of it. It's
Oh, yeah, it
it's
doesn't
very
like-
small. Yeah, it
I'm
breaks
used to
you.
that
Yeah.
when I write my book. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very large.
Because remember, he asked about the thing, and you had to send him what the cover sheet of it was.
No, like when I write in my book. You do know that?
Yeah, you had done something or said it. maybe you just
Oh,
told us.
Caligos.
Yeah.
Caliber.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so this is done. Now the boring shit. Actually, let's do this. Brass neck, purple dress, drugs.
Brass snake. What?
Snake.
It's a brass
Oh.
snake medallion or something. Anybody particularly fond of snakes? You're dead. What the drugs are these?
It's
Oh
like
wait,
it's essentially cocaine.
What do you?
Those are really
Yeah, bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
Very important.
Yeah.
yeah,
As
very,
Midas begin-
very important.
The one with the bagman.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna have the bagman now?
Just bury the bag like what we've been doing.
Yep.
It's really
Worked
not
for
any
you.
different.
I mean, okay, brass, purple dress, drugs, pop-up books, healer's kit. That could be good. Who wants a healer's kit? Yeah.
If you do you want it,
Oh, I just meant like it doesn't matter.
I'll take it. 'cause
Definitely
I
keep
have
it, but
an herbalism kit, and I'm constantly trying to heal people anyway.
Uh, trying to think of anything that might be cool. Yeah, for all this other stuff, we can just keep it in the bag and like either
That's
sell
true.
it when we need to or whatever.
Yeah.
But somebody should probably take the snake tail butt plug.
I think we can.
I
bury
feel like that's been
that.
used.
Just wash it off. You know?
Definitely bury it. That's so gross.
Put in
Are you
bleach.
telling me that you pulled it out of her to present it here on the table?
May change. It's a wonderful thing.
So sad.
That's the one. But there's studded leather armor. That's probably worth something.
It's magical.
Well, if you
Just
pulled
the
it out
leather is?
after
That's
she
her magical armor.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I did.
I
I
think
said
there's
that-
like Celine flesh
does it do?
stuck to it.
It's just a plus
Decrease
two?
the value a little bit.
Plus 2 AC.
Studded leather, anybody?
I'm all leathered up.
+2. That's really good.
It's
What
an
armor do you
additional?
wear?
The one that turns me invisible.
Oh, but it's leather. I mean,
It's leather. It's leather and
Yeah, it's
I'm wearing regular leather.
oh yeah, take this then. It's gonna be way better, unless yours is magical.
I don't think it is.
what's your AC?
18,
What's your dex mod?
14.
It's definitely magical.
Where do I have it from then?
What'd it do? Because this is gonna give you a 12 plus your dex +2.
Celine,
Well-
with this armor on, is at an 18 AC, and her dex is an 18. You have a shield.
That's right.
Oh, okay. So it's 16 without it. So
Yeah.
this would probably be good.
Oh, it would be.
Because it's 12 plus your dex
Mm-hmm.
+2. I don't know what that is.
What's your dex mod? Logan? Sorry. Oh, yours is magical. So you have the miscellaneous mod there.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Is it better
better.
than this? Okay. We can sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So the question is who wants to hold the bag of holding?
Mhm.
It's a chore in more than one respect. I'm down to hold it.
Sounds good.
And I can also,
I mean, it's really just we have to make sure we cover it at
Yeah.
night.
and I'm going to write everything down, which is a chore, but also the rest of the stuff
Yeah.
about not dying. And I can also potentially be like, yo, school, I found this. Can I keep it? Because it's useful. Maybe.
What if they confiscate that?
Sell everything before.
I'm going to say, hypothetically, if we found a bag of holding.
Maybe I'll hold on to it.
As you're like hiding it with your ropes. Hypothetically, if we found a bag of holding,
I could also just not bring it up.
you know that
Plus, I'm cool
it's
with one of the
it's a
card
utility
games. Yeah.
thing. It's not a
It's not-
dangerous thing.
The stuff that they would take away is like shit that's like bombs and like really dangerous shit. I can't see why
Weapons.
they wouldn't let me
Things that
keep this, especially if I register it, because that's the whole thing. Like,
they just have to know of its existence.
Yeah.
Basically.
Alright, if you don't think they're gonna take it from you.
I don't think they would. I'm gonna start writing all this shit down, and I think we just keep the rest of this in there for a rainy day.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, I got a lot of books in this bag. I'm gonna just add it to this bag of holding.
Scene. You can take your phone back. You no longer need it.
Oh, dude. Okay. Brass snack.
Oh, that's your magic item. I was like, what? Why do I have that open?
Purple fancy dress. Anybody want the purple fancy dress?
No.
What are the drugs? Bag of powder, right?
Yeah.
Fancy dress according to who?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay.
She paid a lot of money for it.
Have
Sell it. Or we could
the book section.
put her in it.
That's true, we could bury her in it.
Yeah, because
She would probably want that.
She'd be pretty.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna dress her though. That's. I pulled the butt plug out already. I've done enough.
I don't know why you did that.
It just has to go right back in.
You want? Oh.
Aren't we burying her with it?
She can keep that.
I guess
I'm
it
not
doesn't
put- I'm
have to
not
be
put-
inside
I guess
of
I
her.
got Mage Hand. Edema, spit on this.
What are you doing to myself?
God.
I think I got all this. Okay. That's everything, yeah? It's not some mundane shit I should have whatever.
Yes. Bad tonight. That's better.
Oops. Okay. We picked her clean.
Cool.
Who's
Lisa,
putting a
you're
dress
gonna-
on her?
You're gonna dress her, okay. Get rid of the purple fancy dress.
I'll get paper, scissors before it.
I don't care. She also didn't like me, so.
Claudia like grabs. You see his arms reach out for this hole that he's been digging, and kind of like pulls himself out. What? Why is she naked?
Did
They
we-
want to
did
put
we-
this dress on her.
Give it. He takes it and starts dressing her.
It's fine. He already took the.
Do you have everything off of her? Is she okay to be buried with these two things?
3, I think.
Yeah.
And
Tarek, yeah.
he like picks her up and like jumps down into the hole, puts her down, puts the blade on her chest, the bow by her side, Tarek in her other arm, and then he reaches into his pouch, pulls out some like finely ground powder of some sort, and kind of starts sprinkling it over her.
She's gonna get high in the afterlife.
pulls out a
She's gonna wake up.
a small
If Nick let us do all this and that was the plan.
a small pouch.
I'd be like, I don't know where all your stuff went. Start over.
A small pouch takes a handful of coins and puts them inside there, ties it off, puts it with her, and then climbs back up.
I would give him a hand. It's mostly just for show because you know, I'm a wizard, but
Yeah.
try to help him out of this hole.
This is do you guys want to say anything? You traveled with you for almost a year, right?
Probably recount the first night we threw daggers together. It's a good shot. Not good enough, but you know.
Everyone, wow, it's a nice forest.
Celine was a pain in the ass, but she was our pain in the ass.
That she was.
That's the best way to say it. I was gonna compare it to having a little sister, but I don't know.
More like a toddler.
More like having your own child, yes.
Do any of you speak giant?
Don't think so.
I think so. Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Okay.
I do not.
Because we got to pick the 3 other languages.
Yeah. Claudio begins to speak in giant.
Bet.
And he's saying like a small prayer. It's nothing super intricate about it.
Mhm.
He thanks Celine for protecting Asure when he wasn't able to. And says, I am forever in your debt. And I will live my life honoring yours for the sacrifice that you made. And give me a history check or religion check, either one for you. As he names 2 ancient gods. So you can know who they are.
Asmodeus and.
Ooh.
Nope.
Wow.
It was a nat 20 though. That's not 11.
Okay. You
Sorry.
give me advantage for one of the gods because it would actually make sense for you.
You're not kissing him. You're not.
I
Talking
did the last
shit.
time and it was.
You gotta do it
like two-
every roll.
Do you want to kiss it and roll it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
3.
See?
18.
He mentions Bastet.
Bastard.
Bastet.
Savage.
That one you don't recognize.
I don't.
You don't recognize that one.
It took 3 seconds to fuck with your name.
You do recognize Kanchu. Which,
Did
by
that
the
one
way, this note was made a long ass time ago.
Kanchu.
Yeah.
For the god?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the god to be believed why elves don't sleep at night. That this god gave them that ability to forever be awake. It is the god of the restless night. And he basically asked both of them to watch over her. And then kind of stands there for a second and kind of looks again at Asure and you said something. You both said something. And kind of waits for you guys to give him the go-ahead to start burying her. And I assume you do. And he starts piling on dirt slowly.
Never mind.
Hmm.
I was gonna say to help, but I was like, I don't think I have a shovel or anything.
I mean, you can still help if you want.
Just kick dirt in. It just feels a little disrespectful.
I mean,
With a crowbar.
I don't think I have anything that would work.
Assuming thieves' tools are like a lockpick or some
Yeah.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
says it's fine. You don't have to help. Finish setting up camp. We all need a rest. You guys do have a 2-person tent from Celine as well. That was in the bag of holding, but I didn't list it because Joe was asking for magical things.
Right.
You have an extra tent, 2-person tent from Celine. Didn't mention it because at the time you were asking for magical things.
Yeah, I didn't write down like any of the mundane stuff.
But-
2-person tent going in the
Yep.
bag.
You guys make your way back to camp. Start setting up whatever you need to set up. And Cladriel stays over there for a short time. Makes his way back. Starts setting up the tents as well. Finding like the dry patches to.
Doesn't want to sleep in my tent.
Do you have a 2-person tent?
Just,
Well, he has one now, but I didn't know if you
Yeah.
had one traveling. Yeah, he'll sleep with you.
You're pulling everybody, aren't you?
Did you use a second one? I think you did. You did, yeah. What do you guys want to do? Who's taking watches?
I'm chill with Norbert.
I'm going to cast. Because why not? Okay, I'm going to pull out some stuff out of my bag. Tiny silver whistle, a piece of bone and thread. I'm gonna, while chanting arcane words, I'm gonna wrap the string around the bone. I'm gonna hold it forward and then blow the whistle. And then, nothing happens.
Alright.
What was that?
I cast a spell, but it makes an invisible hound. It's right here.
Oh,
But it's invisible, so
I see.
right in front of the tent,
Mhm.
basically. Just in case it will protect me and Claudriel.
Cladriel goes to step out. Son of a bitch. He kind of moves around it. I heard the whistle, but.
It's the first time I've ever cast it, so
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you had it for a while.
I have, but I would need to save the spell slots.
So, who is taking first watch?
And I would tell everybody the password.
Which is?
Banana bread.
Banana bread. All right.
So if you
Wait, it's just in front of, like, in the front of your tent?
yeah,
That's okay.
if you want to
It's
come,
not like walking around or anything.
if you want to come next to the tent, then just speak the password. Then the dog will be cool with you.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'll take the first watch.
Sounds good.
How many of us are gnomes?
I can take the rest.
I'll take the first watch as well.
So you want to meditate for this first watch then?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check. Do you want to roll with advantage with Claudriel?
Yeah. Oh, with my.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll roll separately then.
Can I take some time to change his form
Sure.
during this?
During this rest?
Yeah, make him an owl again.
Claudia will keep watch while you're doing that.
Are we still doing the nitty gritty stuff?
I thought so.
Okay. Because I saw Sarah do it.
Yeah,
right
I
now,
fully
and I was
healed
like,
myself.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why does something... I was like, it's,
You
it's
being
long rest, right?
narc.
Like, something...
You narc on everything.
Wait, that's not right.
Can't have nothing nice.
What am I...
So, perception check.
Oh yeah. 11.
With through Edemas, right? I assume.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that actually. I should have let Edemas do his own thing because
Eight or plus the...
owls are very
What?
perceptive.
They are not.
Plus the
Or they are.
right?
Yeah.
Owls are. Yeah.
How do the hit dice work? I never remember.
Is it
So
plus...
hit dice plus your con mod
Con mod?
each time you roll.
Yes.
Anything you're doing in your watch besides summon?
How are you holding up?
Fine.
You seem particularly shaken by this.
Just confused, I guess.
About what?
You guys traveled with Celine for some time, from what you've told me. And feel like her death meant nothing.
Well, I can only speak to my own experiences, but I was trained and told not to make connections. I can't say that there was no connection between myself and Celine, but this isn't the first time she's died, and it's not the first person that I've seen close to me that has died. We'll process death in our own ways. I wouldn't judge us too harshly.
It's also the first time that I failed you.
I'm still alive.
You say it, and like it just doesn't really like register with him.
To be fair, I think I failed you as well. The Tear Soul is meant to protect its mage, but I am supposed to protect you as well.
You did? I woke up and I saw you standing over me.
Silva could have easily killed you, though.
I really hope you have something up your sleeves.
So do I.
'Cause, that was hard.
Yes, it was. Next time, hopefully, Clay won't have another one of those things. We'll be more prepared. We'll be the one attacking, not defending.
Yeah.
Maybe we can make some more friends on the way too, to help us out. Add to our resources. That's the time. That's what's up my sleeve.
Making friends.
Making friends, gaining power.
So, Dormarsh, that's where you're from?
Yeah, little south of Dormarsh.
Excited?
There's not a lot for me there. I went to town maybe twice, 3 times, always in disguise. They wouldn't recognize me now.
But I meant to go back home.
In a way, yes. It's not glamorous.
Still home.
Have you seen Comrade die before?
Yeah. That's not what's shaking me. Like I said, it's the failing you part that's not sitting well.
I'm alive. The burden does not solely fall on you. We all look out for each other. If anything, we can all say that we failed Celine.
Kind of just gives you a nod in agreement. Kind of looks back to where she's buried.
But also you must know that in this lifestyle, she might and most likely won't be the last person that dies on our watch.
Oh, it's a way to get you powerful, right? You reporting anything to the school?
I have a few things. You're not gonna narc on us, are you?
I didn't see anything else digging a hole.
Just kidding.
Well, we're gonna have, I assume, plenty of conversation as we ride along.
I'm gonna give him 100 platinum.
You need this for spells.
I have plenty, trust me. And if we get split up and we need supplies, it's better to spread the wealth a little bit.
Doesn't argue too much.
I have much. I'm fine. What?
Said y'all rich as fuck.
You are too. You just got like almost
I'm the
2,000
richest I've ever
gold.
seen, but like I think you guys had money like before this.
Literally, it was one bounty that we did that was worth a
It was-
lot of money.
Yeah, that was. A
We waking up,
payday.
Galea.
She's already awake. I said no
I
to
mean,
it.
like, you know,
Yeah, I get it.
just kind of.
Try not to judge decisions that I make in the coming days too harshly. It's with the best interests of us all in mind.
I was trained to trust you as long as you don't go against the school. And even then, let's be honest.
I'm not going. I don't plan on going against the school. It's
Good,
helped me
because
out a lot.
that's a fight we will lose.
Yes,
I'd rather fight Klee and 100 of those mage
I'm on
hunters.
the exact same page. Yes. Okay, let's get some rest.
Banana bread.
Just hit the front of your tent.
Mm-hmm.
You're up.
I figure it's probably already like looking out. We can
Okay.
go away. Norbert.
Give me a perception check.
Apparently, yes, man. Yeah, he didn't like that I talked back, did you?
Yeah, it wasn't.
I was gonna say you can't
genuine.
kiss it and then be rude to it.
Uh-oh. Did this glue just completely?
Yeah. Woo.
What if there's
Yeah,
like
damn.
a
It was a
pentagram
9.
in there?
No,
Nine.
it wasn't.
That'd be dope as
Was it
fuck.
4?
I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
It was like, it kind of looked like
It
it. I was like,
is.
what the hell? That'd be cool if there's like a pentagram of glue.
Right.
They fucked up. You had one job.
Gotta
Could've
reglue that
It's
thing.
an easy fix though.
Yeah,
Oh, I meant the glue. Like,
glue did fail. Yeah, wasn't the best coverage though.
No.
No, not at all.
'Kay.
Also barely grabbed it.
Yeah.
I was gonna pull it, Koya.
She had a Baneblade too.
She did. It wasn't in her inventory.
I'm just gonna get rid of this little note that says Sween has one. Because I would have taken that.
I don't even think it was glued at all. I think it was just kind of squeezed in.
A lesser one, but yeah.
I have 2 of those, and then one regular.
You gonna
one, so
heal
we're
up
good.
real quick, goes.
Same.
You can call her out.
Yeah.
And
We should. So assuming that we're gonna be good for this, if she's healing up already.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Just until
You're
you tell me
fine.
to.
You're fine.
Okay. Nothing.
Your watch goes by uneventful. You pull out a Koya?
Yeah.
Do you say anything? Just kind of have for company?
Yeah. Although I guess I should probably introduce her to Norbert.
And all the horses.
And also apologize to Norbert.
For?
Horse.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said he was annoying. I got at least
well,
like.
you haven't even talked to Horace yet, so you don't even know.
Oh, I haven't even. Yeah. I was thinking. Saleable. Yeah, alright. I'm just. How bad could he be?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Do you cast Speak with Animals? Or you just...
I just want to see what Horace would do. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All the horses are kind of asleep right now because it's
Fair.
night.
How did I get rid of this one?
Wait, if
How did I
it's
get rid of this
too
spell
much,
slot?
but I need to
Just hit for
info
casting
for
it.
the gloves of the wellspring again.
Hit- no, no.
Because I accidentally deleted it.
Go back to it, do what you were doing.
Exactly.
Hover over the 3. And then cast. Apply. That's it.
I thought I clicked on that one when it. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
One second. Joe...
Is the word.
Yep. So you cast Speak with Animals, and who do you talk to?
Probably Akoya first.
Okay.
And just.
I want to start.
This is Norbert. He helped me escape from a stable with a guard in it, so.
There's a look of like curiosity at the
Just-
horse.
Make sure he stays safe too. He helps.
Just kind of gives you a nod. Starts doing patrol around the horses. The horses start getting a little uneasy.
And then I'll just. She's okay. She's just here to help.
They kind of like stiffen up a little bit as she passes by, and And just kind of like relax a little bit. Norbert says, okay.
Okay.
You hear horse.
Oh, I love him so much.
You have to do that for the next 10 minutes that this is going.
He stops. Just-
Horse has sleep apnea.
Yeah, I sleep a lot better than I usually do. Just because I'm used to that noise. It's comforting. Is everything the same with those gloves? Like that's nothing's taken off of that?
Let me double check. I don't think so. I thought I sent you that before.
No, I think you just sent me the text because
I
I
might
thought
have.
I thought I could just turn to a water elemental, but that's just anything from the water plane.
It's water elemental.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it! I shouldn't have asked. Within a CR range, not just anything I want, but
Yeah. No, it's a water elemental.
Okay.
Did that change anything else? No. That was it. Okay. Did you guys all wake up without any issue? No one dies. In their sleep.
rest.
That's good.
32.
Probably couldn't take another hit right now.
So then when you guys do a long rest, just make sure you change back your hit points to whatever it is at. Which is only 5 for him.
Cool.
So,
Does the Ring of False Life temporary hit points? That's what it does, right?
Yeah.
They last. They don't wear off, right?
it's the spell False Life.
Oh, okay.
Claudriel is up relatively early, getting the horses ready. I figured no time for breakfast today. We're just
Probably
moving.
not.
I'm gonna use this ring
I can do
Go
good
ahead.
berry.
because it lasts until a long rest. So
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do that every morning. 6 temporary hit points. Oh, this is actually really good for me.
That's really good for
Yeah.
a wizard.
Fuck yeah, dude. Why aren't you doing this every day? Tau?
What hang on.
This ring.
What's the plus?
False Life. +4.
Is that your spell modifier?
It just says +4.
1d4 plus 4
1d4 +4, 10 hit points.
per level. What's it say because it's a level 2 spell?
5 additional. For each spell slot above first.
Yeah, so you get an extra 5.
So, holy shit. What?
It's 1d4 plus 9.
Yeah, oh my god, 5 more.
So you can write that down next to the ring if you want. 1d4 plus 9.
I'll good berry us so we can just get
Got it.
moving.
It's not actually doing it. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I didn't take damage. There we go.
You guys all get on top of your horses and begin to ride. Is there any conversation that needs to be had, anything like that, as you travel forward?
We still don't know where we're.
Huh?
We just know that we're going.
You're just heading
this
toward
town.
Dormarsh, yep.
Dormarsh.
Probably ask what exactly is in Dormarsh.
Oh, it's a pretty shit swamp town. Not very big. There's a serial killer there.
There is.
Book
He's
shop
retired.
keeper.
He's
Yeah.
retired.
He doesn't do it anymore. And we're kind of on good terms, so
Yeah.
it's like being friends with the quiet kid.
Are you going to see him?
No, I mean maybe his bookstore.
So wait, you haven't told us what
Yeah.
your plan is actually. All this horse commotion and
Right.
then looting Celine.
Like,
And now we just open road, so.
yeah. What does that mean?
I just... Nothing.
Go
I keep my
on.
mouth shut.
What? What's the
So
plan?
what's the plan? Because we've never discussed that.
You said you had a plan.
I'm going. There's some people in Dormarsh that I'm going to meet.
Who?
Are they expecting you?
I assume so. I don't know who they are exactly, but they are waiting, or they'll be there to talk to me about ways to help us defeat Klee. I don't know what that means, but I was told that they would be helpful.
Why didn't you go talk to them before
I did-
Rivale?
I didn't know they existed until very recently.
How recently?
Like a day and a half ago.
Yeah.
And do you trust them this much to?
No, but it's a lifeline I was willing to take.
Do we know about your vampire friend?
What?
This is not in character.
You know that. What do you know?
You seen vampires?
'Cause
You know
we-
that I talked to the dude because I went out and talked to him once.
Yeah,
You know that.
and then the cape situation.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
It's this
He did
guy?
that in front of us.
yeah.
Well,
And
the cape situation was
He saved us.
he saved you.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi'd. I picked up the cloak,
Yeah.
put it on in there, couldn't take it off. I think that's about all you know.
Okay.
Would I know any of that?
No.
No. So how do you know you can trust this person?
I don't particularly, but if it's someone that can help, I think it's worth taking the risk. Because we need all the help we can get if we're going to take out Klee.
How are they going to help?
How do you know they're going to help?
You don't know the plan. You don't know who they are, or you know of them, but as of a day ago, and you trust them.
More than I
But
trust
we were with
Klee.
you a day and a half ago. How did you communicate with this
Yeah.
person?
My mind.
Does that happen a lot?
I mean,
I
like,
mean,
You're aware of sending. Yeah.
So they sent you a message.
while we were fighting, yes, and seemed like a good.
Don't you have to speak out loud for sending?
Usually, yeah.
I whispered.
But they didn't. And they introduced themselves and everything then?
No, this was more of a middle person telling me to meet them there.
How come you didn't say anything out loud then first?
I didn't want the Klee's people to know.
How could you have spoken without anyone hearing you?
We spoke via the mind. I'm not crazy.
I didn't think you were.
So it wasn't sending then.
That's where I thought that was going. But
What do you say?
I said so it wasn't sending then.
No, I don't think so.
I'm thinking you're a little bit crazier, but yeah, that's fine.
I just hear voices in my head and I respond to them.
And then I'm good. I'll take
Based
the
life
head start
decisions
from
are-
Klee.
So I guess just spell it out for us. How did this go down? What did they say to you?
So, a powerful person spoke to me in my head and said, I can help you out of the situation. Get out of here, go to Dormarsh, and I will have people there that can explain further.
But what do they want from us? No one's gonna do all that for free.
I
Yeah.
don't think they want much from you guys.
What
his
would they want
exact
from
wording
you?
was, "We have people we need to talk to."
I don't know what that does for this conversation.
He says "we," as in you and him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't think they want anything from you, just mostly from me.
That's where I was
What
kind
did
of
they
like, it's
want
not.
Gotcha.
from you?
They want me to, like, work for them.
Oh, a job.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
But if they only want you, what's their incentive to protect us?
Well, I said I can't just leave you guys, like, so it's all or nothing.
Do you know what ideas they have for?
Nope. This person has been trying to reach me about my car's extended warranty for a long time, though, so
And now you pick up.
How long?
How long did you have that spell
Well, I mean, like, since when did
Oh.
they
I
first
was gonna
contact
say
me?
since the dawn
yeah,
of time.
shit.
It was quite a while ago.
yeah.
Months.
We'll go with that. I don't think I have that written down.
Yeah.
We'll,
And
we'll,
you're
we'll-
only mentioning this now.
Well, I kind of was leaving them on red, so it's finally, I can't ignore it any longer.
And what if this is a trap?
Very well could be, but I just have to hope that it's not, because otherwise we're still in the shit situation that we are.
Were they reaching out to you before we screwed Clea over?
No. No.
How do you know this isn't one of Clea's people?
They're
I just
tiny.
don't see that. I don't. Well, the reason that the person spoke to me then is because we weren't in the known detection. I had him blocked. I don't know why.
I love all the hip
Yeah.
terms.
Osprey got real hip at school.
I see
so
that.
much younger people there.
Gen
they're like,
Z.
yeah.
Really sinking in.
Shit.
I was.
Alright. Let me use the bathroom on that note.
Osprey is a zoomer now.
Oh.
Zoomer. You doing the TikTok
Yeah.
dances? I guess
Now
they'd
it's
be, like,
canon
They'd
that
be
Osprey
mini
dances when he
plays.
sneezes.
walk through the Capitol. Oh no, he's doing the mini plays.
Forgot the last thing that was said, but
You left them unblocked.
oh yes.
Yeah.
So then once they were able to contact me again, they did, and that was when we were fighting.
But if this being is so powerful, why don't they just appear to you? Like, why reach out and be rejected constantly?
I think they're not god level powerful, just like really powerful regular person. But I'm not sure. I don't know a ton about this person.
I see.
But I do know that they are powerful.
We did save you guys.
Well, he hasn't said all that, so we don't know that yet.
Save you guys. He didn't do shit. He said run.
Save
Oh,
us.
from the vampires.
Yes.
Well, they don't know that, yeah. I did say it was him.
I thought you did for some reason.
No,
'Cause you're
I
talking
was-
about, oh, you're out of game talking about the cloak and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
wait, no, you were talking about.
No. Out of.
My apologies.
I was trying to give him the runaround right now to get him to say that.
Yeah.
But
And I'm trying real hard not to say it. So basically, we get to Dormarsh, I talk to some people, and then we see where to go from there.
well, hopefully this is not a trap.
Hopefully not, because we're going to be about 3 days past our time limit.
Yes. But I mean, that was going to happen regardless.
It's
Yeah.
true.
So I just think if this is a potential lifeline, then we should take it.
Hopefully it is one.
I agree. Well, the good news is, if it's a trap, it's probably just for me.
It's still
It's
our
still
problem.
Not good for us.
Sure. So there it is.
We'll have to see.
So for sake of travel, I guess I'm going to take a long rest, like a true long rest. We're gonna fast track a few days here, just for sake of setting up camp and doing all that. You are on your 7th day of travel. The clock has officially. No, it's about to expire at the end of this day.
Okay.
It's just on the horizon.
You see him off in the distance,
There's like
following you
a
guys.
different conversation I want to do during this travel as well.
Yeah, you're still 4 days out.
Okay.
So I wanted to fast track a few days of.
I'm gonna guess that it's somewhere actually, and I would have definitely prepared the tower
Yes.
at some point, so
Yeah.
we're not sleeping on the ground like
Yeah.
peasants.
That's why I said get a true long rest, because Tower gives you that.
Let's get rid of something like detect thoughts, and do that. One time when we're maybe even watches, I'll just take a watch with Karaya.
Okay. So we'll say the end of the 7th day. We'll just kind of go with that at this point, unless you want to do it sooner.
No, I don't care
Okay.
when it is.
So yeah, we'll say the end of this day. You guys set up camp. You throw up the tower. What does that look like? What does you putting up the tower look like? What does she see?
Oh. I put a chunk of stone down on the ground. I say, back up, give me some space here. And then I start to walk in a circle around the
Is this because Kalia hasn't seen it?
the chunk of stone on the ground,
Let's go ahead and use the book.
chanting and looking at the material. And as about 10 minutes or so goes by, I forgot what the thing was, a certain amount of time goes by, like tower walls start to like rise out of the ground.
The swampy water starts to kind of fall off of it as it goes up, and the stones themselves are kind of mossy in coloration. You have a tower there. Do you put your faithful hound on the outside of the door? Tower?
I'm debating. I'd probably do on the inside of the. Yeah, outside of the door. That
Outside the door.
makes sense.
Okay. Everyone remembers the password?
Banana bread.
Banana
Banana
bread.
bread. So let's cast those
Banana
spells.
pudding.
Oh,
I
that's
would
That
have
was
got, I
supposed
would've
to be
got
like-
bait.
That is not-
Claudriel says, this is so much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna do bedrooms in the bottom, and then
Just as a note, it is only,
it's 2 by 2, yeah,
Yeah.
squares.
it's just this big. It's tight.
It's not massive, but it's 2 stories tall. The bottom is gonna be.
I mean, I
bed.
have seen the tower before.
The bottom is the bedroom, and the top's gonna be.
Is it just 2 floors though? Can you make it more floors?
No, unfortunately,
You picked the less cool one.
you're not wrong. What is it called?
Just come with
A
the kids.
washroom with toilets, wash tubs, and sauna benches,
Nice.
so we can fucking live in style.
Yeah.
Gonna get steamed up.
So, you guys taking first watch? You take first watch, yes?
Usually takes second watch, right, Karaya?
Yeah.
At this point, she hasn't been taking much watches because
No.
she's been
It's usually
able
the
to stay
first
up
one.
for
That was
two
the
watches.
first one, yeah.
Claudia will take first watch with you.
What?
Claudia will take first watch with you.
Why wouldn't Kara? Because I'll take the second and
Yeah.
third.
He's just staying up because
Oh, with all 3, with
Yeah.
all of us. Okay.
because he's not leaving your sight.
I guess I would. He probably would. He's not as impacted by this, so I'm just gonna.
He doesn't necessarily have to listen either.
Yeah.
If you don't.
That's what I was thinking. If I
Yeah.
want him in on the conversation.
If
but
you tell
it's
him to
not
kind of like patrol and keep
Yeah.
watch, that's what he
with
does.
Edamaz.
Give me a perception check for Edamas while
9 plus.
So
an
we're
owl.
talking
Okay.
during first watch?
Yeah.
Oh.
9 plus owl.
I'm actually
9
look that
plus
up
owl.
because I have
I
rat.
think owl perspective is +4
Okay. 13.
perception.
So I don't know if I should even tell you this because it's not going to help our situation. It's +3, so 1 less than that. It doesn't necessarily help our situation. If it could even just hurt our situation. But I looked. That's the cat.
Sorry.
Yeah. I looked into Galea's mind, asked her those questions, detect thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
and I learned some things, some frustrating things. So, Klee thought we were dead. We faked our death, and Klee was
Right.
like, "Fuck yeah, they're dead."
Okay.
You better word this the right way.
Cool.
Was
Kalea
she the one?
Saw us escape, and told Klee.
Didn't say it right.
You're sleeping.
To
Or meant
be
to.
fair,
Fuck.
she told him so that she could get sent after us to ask us for help. But still, you and Celine died because of that.
And even so, wanting to chase after us to get our help, whatever, but now we are running forever. Unless we
Yes.
kill Klee.
So I didn't want to tell you this before because I didn't want a rift between us right before we potentially fought Klee.
That's fair.
But now that we're a week away, hopefully, I thought I should let you know. Because it's very frustrating. But I don't know what to do about it. We still need her help,
Right.
but also, we definitely cannot trust her in a fight. Klee has a silver tongue, and he could say all manner of things to get her to at least stop fighting, if not betray us.
I mean, if her sister is alive too, which I don't know how he could have pulled that off. I was surprised she came with us.
Part of me was hoping she would stay and we would have an inside man on the job,
It's true.
but
But would we have?
that is, yes. Could be.
Because even if she wants to get away from Klee, like you said, Klee has a silver tongue, so while she's there, who's to say he wouldn't get in her head?
Not only does he have a silver tongue, but he might also actually have leverage over her. If her sister is alive,
Mm-hmm.
wanting to kill the man is one thing, but if your sister's life is on the balance,
Which
it
I
probably
did.
won't take much for her to just not be on our side anymore.
How did she see us get away?
She was by the docks when it happened. Different angle, I guess. I would know the exact angle, but so I would say
Yeah,
she was
so
standing here when it happened.
basically-
Right. I was.
When the boat blew up, she was.
We were doggy paddling
Well,
away.
you guys teleported to the other ship.
No, we
Mhm.
jumped down. We
Oh,
swam.
you did.
Yeah.
You did swim. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. It just depends on the angle that she
Yeah.
saw.
She just happened to see us.
The ship exploding
Somewhere.
is a huge thing, but
Yeah. So while I can't even say that because they were for selfish reasons. That's why she gave us up. But they just happen to align with our goals at the moment,
Right.
which are only our goals because she told him.
Basically, yeah.
He wouldn't be after us if she didn't tell him we were alive.
And we wouldn't be after him if he didn't come after us.
Exactly.
I don't think this is something we can act upon right now.
I don't even know, like,
I don't know what we do either. Like,
I just think we should keep it in mind.
right.
Don't solely rely on her to have your back.
I'm not gonna lie, I was worried when she talked to Klee. We'll have to be careful. Same with whoever you're working with.
Yes, that is true.
I'll just go back home.
Fuck it. Take me to your palace.
Let's go.
Also,
I know the king. It'll be
I was gonna say
fine.
with Horace.
With Horace.
Actually, while we're here, Callie, are you okay?
Yes.
What's going on with you?
How are the pups?
XOXOXO. How are the pups?
Karaya's here too.
And the spell ends Chrysler too. Nothing.
Well, what'd she say?
It's just taking her a little bit to respond.
She could be asleep. Does
It
it go
is the
through?
middle of the night, yeah.
Does it go through when they're asleep?
Yes, but it doesn't mean it wakes them up necessarily.
Mm.
She is a drinker too. She could just be.
He hasn't drank in a while.
That's true. I guess we'll try in the morning. No need to get worried.
Yeah. Doesn't she have a bodyguard?
Hmm?
Don't you message him?
We'll do that. How many spell slots do I have left?
I mean, you're gonna get the spell slots back.
I just hope I have enough to even
Got
cast
it.
it at all.
Got it.
I should, because I have 4th levels too. Let's see. Yeah, I'll cast it again at 3rd level. I probably have it written down in Wraith's character sheet, not this one. The Eladrin.
Quorum.
Yeah, I don't think I have it written down here, so I'm gonna write it.
What do you say?
Same thing.
Okay.
Except for House Callie instead of Hey Callie. Wake up, you fuck.
She's fine. We came to Avenhold. Theodis cast a spell, so she can't be dragged. Or had someone that stops.
Oh, wake up. Oh my god, she's dead. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Why would you say that?
Osway would not do that.
During these times?
Yeah. She's fine. She's in Avenhold with your uncle.
Oh.
And he had someone cast a spell or something. Probably something similar to what I did.
I was going to say something for protection.
That's good.
That is good.
Good.
So what happens to your sending then to her? Does that just disappear, or does she get a chance to respond when she wakes up, or
It probably just plays in her mind and then,
that's it?
yeah,
Oh.
she just doesn't
There's
remember.
like a fine time of
She doesn't get a voicemail.
response. Yeah. She probably gets a dream of us already talking to her.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Now I guess we get some rest, yes?
Yeah.
give me a perception check. Are you going outside? Or you can
I
stay
wasn't
inside?
going to.
Huh?
I'll stay inside.
Then don't need a perception check because there's nothing. There's no windows,
That's right.
so it's just kind of staying up.
There's a lock
Sure.
on the door too.
Yeah,
so
and there's a
it's basically just
dog
Probably
on the
stay
outside.
by
just
the
being
door,
aware of the
but-
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a dog outside.
Yeah.
So, and you don't sleep,
Yeah,
so
we
I'm not gonna
probably
roll
don't
next.
even need to do
I'm not gonna have you roll
The
for
watches.
falling asleep because
Yeah.
Yeah.
one of the reasons I would say watches be your horses.
True.
Make sure they don't get killed in the night.
True. They can't fit in here.
Hmm.
What I could
Is
do
there a
next
magic?
time-
Is there a magic spell that
I
is
was
like a
gonna say,
stable?
next time we just put the horses on the bottom and our beds are on the second floor.
Better.
That's still 4 horses.
Yeah.
They're still not gonna fit.
This is
Everybody's stuck in.
like just
Put them in
shoving
the loft.
horses inside. You guys end up sleeping outside, but keep the horses safe.
Yeah. And if we get them
Here's
up
your tower.
a ladder somehow.
What you do is you put them where the spell's being cast, and as the tower's being raised,
There you
They're just like,
go.
get squeezed together.
you
Well,
guys
they end up at the top of the
I was
tower.
gonna say, I felt like
Oh
we
yeah,
did the roof.
that's true. Yeah, they're on the top.
for 24
How
We
does
should really
it-
make
how does
use
it
of the top of
disappear
that
then?
tower.
You did once for a fight.
We did well. Yeah, that's true.
It was,
Sling
it
got
was
kicked
a
off of it.
dream, wasn't it?
Sling
No,
still
no.
got up there at the end.
Yeah.
She got kicked off of it.
No, she was shooting like a lot.
Yeah,
from
she
up there,
was.
yeah.
Um,
And then she did get
She broke a leg or
Did she?
something.
shit off.
She broke a leg.
Didn't she?
you guys all wake up without any issue.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
We've made it
You have
a
about
week.
4 days of travel
A
left.
few more minutes in the steam room before we leave.
Yeah.
I think we should hustle
Your-
at this point.
Fine.
You have 3 days left. Sorry, your time is up though.
It begins.
Klee is giving chase.
If
Alright,
he was
Norbert,
truthful
this is
about
when we
that at
move.
all.
Yeah.
In the song, I'm be like, did you hear that weird rumor that Celine was saying we were fucking? As if.
What?
Right?
She completely misunderstood the arrangement.
I heard her telling Galea, and I was like, oh, no. Just homies.
Closest
God.
we get is high fiving.
That's it. Just more like, good job, pal.
Yeah, exactly. We did great.
We did great.
Go team.
Go team go. Alright. You guys head out. By the end of this day, you start to enter the forest that surrounds Dormarsh. It is about that time that Asure get a message.
Sorry, don't do that. I probably want to keep this secret.
Are you close? Come home. Change of plans.
Yeah. horse. Sure thing.
You hear a star nod, star. Little. Pick up the pace.
This guy's taking his your work for me now pretty seriously, huh?
It says the protection doesn't start till you get here.
Understood. I roll.
I roll emoji.
I was just gonna say the emoji or the actual like asterisk eye roll asterisk.
Anything you guys want to do for the next 2 days before you reach Dormarsh, and then it's what, an hour? It's a half day.
Half day.
Half a day journey. Because the idea was you get there and then basically have to hightail it back.
Any other conversations that need to be had? I don't think so. Not on my end.
I feel like there's a lot.
So what rumors did Celine tell you?
She said y'all fucking.
Pshaw.
She told me Callie's favorite. No, I'm just kidding.
What'd she say?
No, I'm just kidding.
Callie doesn't even talk to her.
I was
How
about
would
to say she
know?
doesn't know. She doesn't know shit. Learned all the names of her snakes.
Oh wow. Derek, Ferric, Jarek.
Jarek. That's my favorite one.
I love Jarek.
Jarek is not one of them.
You're dead!
That's the point.
It's a variation of Derek. With an A occasionally thrown in.
God damn it.
Like Erica.
I just.
You guys
You're dead.
arrive in Dormarsh
It's the spirit.
just as shitty as you've seen it before.
Mhm.
City walls,
Clitois.
very small. There is like a river around it, so you have to go over like a small bridge. People are out moving around. It's midday by this point.
Welp. We have to go to my home. That's where the boss wants me to go.
Your home?
Half a day that way. But we're in town, so if we need to pick anything up, within reason, want to visit the serial killer,
Can you sell any of this stuff here?
potentially. But it's kind of a small town, but we can try.
I guess that's also really not of importance.
Yeah, we're good on money. The bag of holding isn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
you said
Keep
you
forgetting
rich.
about that.
I'm gonna need what's in the bag of holding as well.
It wasn't very
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You ready to go home, Horace? I swear I won't leave you this time. Anybody have any business in town?
We don't have time for that.
Just a leisure stroll through.
Onwards.
I don't like how he's like getting to notes and stuff. He almost went.
He's just waiting for us to get there.
The neck.
It's not a surprise, Nick. You wanted to back out of that as soon as you said it.
He's not a necromancer.
Okay, Nick. I've seen his spell book. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
definitely had anime dead in there.
Mm-hmm. So. Yosef.
Maybe you guys like chill a little bit outside of this area, including you, Claudriel. I know. He's not going to kill me, bring me all this way just to kill me. And if he does, well, you probably would have died trying to defend me anyways.
Give me a persuasion roll at disadvantage.
Ooh-wee! 10. Almost good.
I'm going with you.
Hey.
Use the bathroom.
Saw that one coming.
You don't get to pick and choose when your Tyrasil goes with you.
Alright, that's fair.
So,
I will feel a little better about your
as
Help.
you guys approach the small hovel of Asure.
probably looks pretty similar to my tower that I make.
Yeah, but half.
But it's 2 floors. It was an attic.
Yeah,
That's
it's
where
like-
it's
yeah, it was like
located.
kind of like a small, like you could tell that it was once.
It was wider too.
Yeah.
It was
Are we
bigger than our
walking
tower.
up to this with you guys, or have we separated
you
already?
see this.
Okay.
There's a bridge that crosses over to this like small island that this is built on. The tower itself is much larger than the tower he builds. Similar in
Fatter.
structure. It's got that mossy feel to it. You can tell it's broken. It used to be a massive tower, and now stands maybe only 20 or so feet in height.
Same height, just thicker.
Yep.
Got some girth on that beach.
You see a small well off to the side, a small barn, and everything here looks like it's made of the same stone as the tower was. Looks like it was makeshift to make this smaller food storage room. I think is what it was.
Even though Asai wouldn't admit it, he's happy to be here.
You guys waiting on the other side of the bridge? Place where
Right,
you
that's
once
where you-
met the devil. You slowly cross the bridge with Claudriel. You taking the horses, or are you just walking?
I'm taking horse.
Yeah.
You and Claudriel make your way, and you guys see them just kind of slowly making their way. You look inside, there is a torch lit on the inside of this tower.
Hope they didn't go in Sorkadis' room. It's not like that.
I assume have you told Claudriel about Sorcadus at all?
Probably not. Not about the man specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe about the work and that he was my mentor. But
Yeah.
nothing
Okay, that's
of
good enough.
substance.
I can wait outside if you'd like, but don't lock that door.
I won't.
We're gonna keep it propped open.
Okay, sure.
He grabs he drops off, he gets off the horse and grabs like a decent sized stone. We'll put this in the door.
Before this begins, I definitely would have prepped others.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Spells for this.
prep those spells right now.
Boom, boom, boom. I don't need this guy to self. Let's do. One. Like that. Okay, I got 3 slots. Oh shit.
You tie a horse up to the same tree you tied him up to before, and left his ass.
Yeah.
Someone remember
Okay.
Horace, okay? We did not go through all of that for you guys to forget Horace.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Not the best, but not the worst.
You hop off horse.
Mm-hmm. Pick up one of the chunks of the wall and open the door. Put it as a little door stop.
As you enter the door, sitting at the table, you see a familiar face, that of Casimir. Kind of just sitting there, sipping on some tea and some small pot of stew that he has in front of him. Hood still up, kind of covering his face, but you could see his pale skin, those piercing blue eyes, and then the horns that kind of like wrap around the head and go down. You can see with the cloak. He just sits there as you open the doors. Come in. Well, this is your home. I shouldn't be greeting you. I helped myself to some food. Rations were scarce, so I replenished. Didn't need him dying on me.
Him?
He gestures over towards Sorcadis' room.
Up.
Yeah. And you see a figure in the bed, resting.
I wasn't ready for this. I'm gonna try to discern whether or not this is an illusion.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
27.
Without actually touching him, you cannot be 100% certain, but this doesn't feel magical to you. You don't feel that energy in the room of the spell being cast. He's resting now, but
Is he actually asleep?
mhm.
Because he's an elf. Oh god. It's horrific. It's the weirdest thing about the situation. How long is...
From where you're at, it looks like he's sleeping.
Sure.
To be fair, like
Yeah.
he could be meditating. He could
I think
be,
they can they not be put to sleep?
they can't be put to sleep
Okay,
magically.
so he's not... I would know that he's an elf,
Yes.
so he's not asleep.
So
How long has he been back?
sometime.
I think, like, Casimir noticed I, like, shrink into myself a little bit. Like,
Okay.
I kind of, like, pull my cloak around myself to, like, hide my robes a little bit.
Okay. Those are nice.
Uh-huh. So what did you call me it for?
To have a conversation.
With...
I think it's time you learn the truth. Right? Can I have it? The book. I'll give it back. Thank you.
They ripped out some pages, but I wrote them down again.
Oh. No. My original book, please.
Oh. You'll give it
I'll
back?
give it back. I don't need the book.
Inside joke.
Go right ahead.
9.
There's a lot going on. You didn't come all this way to stop now, right?
This music.
Have you added to
Be
it?
careful, the clasp can scratch.
You've been busy with this book.
Not just me.
I know. And he stops on the page with the names on it, closes it, latches it up. Something that you notice, the eyes on the cover always tend to shift and move. They are like locked onto him. I missed you. Kisses it. Sets it down in front of him. This will be the topic of conversation.
Can I hold it?
In time,
Like the ring.
we have to see where your loyalties lie.
Okay.
Have some stew.
No, I'm
Please.
not hungry.
It'll be like that for a few more hours at least.
I'm still not hungry.
Your friends won't say anything.
Hmm?
Your friends won't anything.
They're fine.
Okay. What feels like an hour goes by for you. It's maybe 5 minutes. He stands up and says, I'm tired of this.
Cloldra, you can go with the others.
You know your response.
Oh, guys.
Let's get this started. Yes, I cannot wait. This is exciting. And he heads upstairs. And you hear him whisper. And you hear Sorkis kind of shift. And he makes his way back down. He was not happy to see me. Any questions before we get started? Takes the book again, and he's always touching it. He even took it upstairs with him. He just has it in his hands, and it seems like he doesn't want to let it go. He says, "What do you want?" You hear Socatus getting ready.
I want to seal off this world from the Nine Hells and the Infinite Abyss.
Is that what you want?
Mm-hmm.
What he wanted?
That is what I want. Dirty one on my deception check.
Okay.
Roll for insight. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. He don't believe you. He says, "Sir, what do you want? And speak true. This does impact our deal."
I want to close off this world from the Infinite Abyss and the Nine Hells.
And you'll do whatever it takes.
Yes.
It's about this time you hear the creaking stairs or the ladder. As you watch him descend from the stairs, he is frail looking. You can tell just from even just like the back of his head, his skin, it's burned, seems broken himself.
He's coming down the stairs. I stand up and I just go.
He looks at you.
I just eyes on the ground. I don't even look back.
The similar sound of disgust that you are so used to. And he sits down. Not at the table with Casimir, just off to the side. So, we're all friends here, yes? We all have the same goal. To close the gates to the abyss and the Nine Hells. He kind of like looks around. So, Arcadus, do you want to tell him, or should I? It's okay, sis. I don't know what you're speaking about. And his voice sounds different. It sounds raspier. It sounds, once again, beaten. Okay.
Yeah, I was scared of that too.
What do you know about Callybrook? We'll go from the beginning.
He created the book.
Lies?
He was the first. This is all what I was taught. He was the first, and he set the foundation for what that book is. And came up with the work.
Callybrook stole my book. Not very much unlike you, actually. I took him under my wing and began to train him, just as you were trained by him. And he killed me. He took the book in hopes of harnessing its power. Not fully understanding what it was that he stole. You see Sorcaeus kind of shift uneasily. What about the others? What do you know of them?
Callybrook trained Gilles Formgrain. The book was passed on to her. She continued to work and eventually took on my master as her apprentice. And then he trained me.
That is accurate. do you want from this book?
I want the power to close the nine hells and the infinite abyss off forever.
Do you know anything about this book? Other than how it was made? He's like kind of like creepily, just like running his fingers across it, stopping on the eyeballs, just kind of looking at them.
Not really, no. Likes to catch on fire sometimes.
The book? Yes, it does. It has a mind of its own. When you use the book owns you. You are tethered to it for eternity. Just as Sorcatus is, just as I am. Would you like to talk to him before we continue? You haven't looked at him once. He's been looking at you. He leans over and says, "He seems very displeased." Your friends, would they like to come in?
They're fine.
They're fine. You hear Sorcatus kind of shift a little bit again. That's where you know how many people can be tethered to this book and be alive at once. 2. 2 people. I count 3 in this room.
As do I.
You sit there.
Sorcatus, my master, is much more experienced and trained as in the arcane arts.
He looks over at him. He seems useless and frail now. You're strong. You've survived a lot. To be honest, I thought you were going to die when I gave you that cloak. But I had to make sure you were powerful and willing to do whatever it takes. So, what will it be? Will I help you and your friends? Or will Sorcatus and I continue our work alone? And your friends will be left to their own devices. It's kind of like tracing the book, like the eyes, the ridges.
Does Sorcatus say anything, or
He is.
I'm gonna look at his like knees while he
It
says
is. His knee is shaking. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, since you're just kind of like glancing over.
5.
5. His knee is shaking. He doesn't say anything, but you can feel him staring at you. Who would you like to talk to him? You sure? Sorcatus, would you like to say anything? No.
Can I ask you, why is it that only 2 can be tethered to the book?
That's the way I made it.
What happens if there are more than 2?
Honestly, I don't know. Give
Can
me
you
an
become
insight check.
untethered? 17.
It does seem like he is telling the truth at some level about being tethered to the book, about only being able to have two.
He knows what'll happen, doesn't he?
But it seems like he knows what will happen. He says, what was your question? You asked what will happen.
Oh, is there a way to become untethered from the book?
Yes, there is. And I think you know what that way is. Do you wonder why the book hurts you when you read it? Do you want to know why?
Sure.
It is slowly eating away at whatever remnants of a soul you have.
That was part of the deal.
Mm-hmm. If you give it a complete soul, it doesn't hunger as much for some time. Tao, can you let Sherlock out?
Let's go. Go. Tao's gonna take you.
Try to do that as quietly as possible.
I'm gonna give you some time. He takes the book and starts to leave and kind of comes back and grabs the bowl of stew that he has, puts the book underneath his arm, and makes his way to the door.
Sounds like a pot of stew on the fire.
Yeah. You hear Cloudriel kind of like shift, and he's fine. He's talking to his mentor. Stew.
Not looking at him. Can I get you anything?
Food.
Get up, fill a bowl, pour some water into a
Mhm.
cup or something. And
You hear him kind of like shift and stand up and sits down. How's the work going?
I've learned a lot in your absence.
You've forgotten a lot too. Friends, is that what I heard? Attachments?
They are useful in the work, in aiding the work.
He has leverage over you now. You know that, right?
He has the book.
Why? Because you gave it to him. Like an idiot. And he smacks you across the face. Like a dumb child. One of us is not walking out of here tonight. And while you are a utter and complete failure in my eyes,
As he's talking, I'm gonna pull out the good Bane blade.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stick it on the table in front of me.
Okay.
Probably not. I probably just lay it down.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
I was gonna say, whoa, I swear to God. He says, you probably stand the best chance of retrieving the book from him and redeeming yourself in some way.
You are much more knowledgeable about the work than I am.
My mind isn't what it used to be.
I apologize I could not retrieve you sooner.
I honestly did want to close the gates of the abyss
Of course.
with Asure. have to destroy it.
After the work is done.
No, Asuri.
Is it even possible?
I don't know.
The book is all we worked for. All of us have worked for.
Yes, it's a waste of a life of 3 other lives. Tallybrooke and Jalessa, myself, did great work with it. And then you took it.
You were gone. I didn't know what happened to you. I didn't want the book to just fall
Not-
into bandits' hands.
I'm not blaming you for taking the book, Asure, once again. I'm blaming for you straying off the path of what I taught you. Had you stayed on that path, perhaps this wouldn't have happened. You formed attachments.
But what you're suggesting is destroying the path. That seems a lot worse.
You can continue the work without the book, Asure.
But the knowledge of that book is... It's everything that we've accumulated. All... If it's gone, then... we'll forget it.
Give me an insight check.
17!
You gather that he doesn't want the work to end. He doesn't want the book destroyed, but he hates
Yeah, it's
Casimir even
spiteful,
more.
yeah.
If kind of after taking a bite of the stew, he reaches out for the dagger, looking at it, just kind of tracing his fingers over it. Where did you get this?
I got it at the school.
Yeah, again, failure and disappointment. And he picks it up. You
I
work for them
start,
now.
like, undoing my robes.
Uh-huh.
Kind of just like... show my chest.
Yeah. If you're gonna wear them, at least wear them honorably. Pick a side, Asure. So, it's decided. You will continue the work and attempt to redeem yourself.
What about you?
This is where my story will end. He kind of has the blade in his hands and he's just feeling the blade.
I'm sure you can recover.
From what?
What happened to you? In the abyss?
With time, yes. We don't have time, Asure. What did I tell you about attachments?
I can't destroy the book.
Fine, then kill him.
I don't know if I could do that either. You could do it.
No, not without the book. Not in my state. And I doubt he'll let me live.
Well,
I don't have a deal with him, you do.
If you
your
kill
weakness.
me, if you kill me, you get the book and you have your chance.
What of your friends? You don't think he'll kill them the minute you're dead?
He helped me save them in a way.
He slides the blade over to you. Then do it.
Take the blade out. Put the the point to my chest. You should do it.
Takes it. Stands up. Walks behind you. Asure, I saw something in you, yes. I took you in. You came looking for me. You have to carry the work on. Use your weakness to your advantage. Detach yourself from those that you are attached to. So when the time is right and you strike, he doesn't have anything on you. You can stay with them, you can use them, but do not care about them. And he sets the blade on the table. So, my meal's about done. It's about this time that Casimir kind of pops his head in.
Asshole.
Says, are we done? Have we figured it out yet? What did they have?
Look at the book.
I'll take this. Yes, and he kind of like moves his way inside. Keeps the door open. You guys can see on the inside now. You see Asure sitting at the table.
To become with?
No, you guys stayed on the other side. Like it's far, but you guys have dark vision.
It's
and
not like
it's
super
lit.
far.
It's lit inside there.
It's lit.
Yeah.
It's lit.
But
Doesn't
people
feel
were-
lit. It doesn't feel lit, fam.
You really are a zoomer.
He sits back down. So, he sets the book on the table. What will it be? I like to think that Asur is thinking about just popping off right now.
Fireball. I don't even have that spell.
It's too much of a normie spell.
I know. You're not wrong. I'm gonna pick up the dagger. Oh man. Asure considers just fucking. He's gonna stand up,
Mhm.
walk over behind Sorcatus.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Just remember our conversation. You may be a failure now, but maybe you can redeem yourself.
Shaky hand, stabbing the stomach, or not the stomach, the heart.
Mhm.
Trying to stab the heart at least.
Okay. Give me an attack roll at disadvantage.
God, I hope I get a nat one.
Listen.
With a dagger?
Yeah.
Does the dagger give extra?
The Arcanus Baneblade should, yeah.
I didn't write the +2 for the enhanced one. Does it not give that?
The enhanced one does, yes.
Okay. So that would be 18.
You take this blade and drive it through the chest of your mentor. You hear him start gasping. And as he slowly becomes limp, sitting there up against your body, you can feel the blood starting to pool down. And Casimir's just sitting there, just watching this.
Pull the knife out and kind of just drop it on the table.
As he lets out his last breath, he says, "You never made me proud." He falls. And you see a faint shimmer to the book. The eyes begin to glow. The pages themselves seemingly catch on fire, which is not uncommon to you. The glowing eyes is definitely different. The book itself seems to almost repair itself. The outside, that leathery skin that was cracked, almost has like a sheen to it now. Casimir takes it and looks it over. Yes. You've been needing this. So, we have a lot to talk about. And he goes up and gets himself stew. Begins to pour himself some. And that's we'll end tonight's session.
Well, you just killed him before you found out anything about my dad. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for joining us.
He just kept beating you, kicking you when you were down. My God.
Yeah.
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 We'll be back next week. We'll see where we pick up with that.
Okay.
The conversation.
It's not okay.
It's not okay, but like it's okay, you know.
Bye.
Bye.